Yo, I can hear you.
You turned your mic off.
Don't stop.
You ain't slick.
Ready?
Ready.
All right. Episode 60.
Yeah.
60.
60.
Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
What up, what up?
In the building, we have Darren.
Bam.
Genevieve.
Mike Rollins.
Hey, I didn't interrupt.
No, he
I
put
let
a
it
natural
breathe.
pause there. You would have
Okay.
just, hi, Mike.
Okay.
Well, we got to intro you,
Well,
though, Mike. But
yeah.
Darren will, yeah.
We got a special
My
guest in the
bad.
building.
It just felt right. Everybody
right?
came
It
in.
did.
We don't do a good job with
No.
leading and
No,
we're
Mike's
not
not over,
good.
guys.
We don't.
Episode 60.
We're so bad at this.
We got a special guest in the building, as you can tell. Your good friend and mine, Mr. Very Talented Saxophone Guy, Mr. Mike Rollins. Woo!
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What up? What up?
Damn
What
right.
up? What up? So, I've known Mike for a while.
Oh, break it down.
Yeah,
Get right into it.
So-
You just jump right in.
What kind of a big deal?
He is a big deal. I met Mike. I was working at Cuban Revolution. Yeah, a long time ago, right?
Throwback.
Yeah, very, very. That was like a good like 7, 8 years ago.
You was working there?
Yeah. I was
be a
busting
blur to me
tables,
sometimes.
right? And it's like this guy's super dope, and I love the music, love the vibes. But of course, can't really do much. I'm working, but him and the crew always held down a Friday night spot every couple weeks. I want to say, super dope. Fast forward a couple years after that, me and the wife are getting married. We're talking about things we want to do at our wedding. We've got to have a DJ. We got to have a band. Should we get a band? Nah. You know, Mike. We got to hit up Mike. Mike is good friends with my wife as well. So we hit up Mike. Not a problem. Not a problem in the world. I got you, homie. I got you. He came through the wedding. It's beautiful. Majestic.
Good time,
It
too.
was a great time.
During the reception.
Amazing.
During the reception.
You were there
Yeah.
He was
Probably
at
drunk.
he was
I
at the
don't
ceremony too. He was playing the saxophone while I was saying my vows in the background.
and crying.
Oh, you did do that.
I did do that.
That was so sweet.
Yeah, because I had Mike in the back. Well,
Good job. Both of you.
It's quite the magic moment.
so Mike has been a good friend of mine for a while. Super dope. Mike, tell us about yourself. What can we expect to get in your head?
What was that?
What can we expect to learn from you today, Mike?
How
I
to
didn't
speak
know if he
English
was
regular?
doing a little Bill Cosby or what that was. I'm like,
Put your drink down, Mike. Don't drink your drink.
he done had too much Hennessy already.
I've only smelled it.
Imagine Bill Cosby was Haitian though.
Wow.
First you take the pudding and then you
What did you like this drink?
then you go. Haitian Bill Cosby, I love it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord.
Continue.
Oh, this
Your
is
wedding.
terrible. Oh,
So
man.
yeah, tell the people about yourself, Mike.
Oh, man. I feel like this is a job interview right now.
It is.
It is a little.
About myself. So, born and raised in Indiana.
Hey.
Came out here for grad school in 2004.
What school, if you don't mind?
Providence College, Friars, baby.
Okay.
We don't know that song.
No, we don't.
Easy. What are y'all, Rhode Island Rams?
Yeah.
I mess with Rhode Island too. I worked there for 2 years.
Okay.
As a strength and conditioning coach. That was my main reasoning for coming out here. So got my MBA in finance and then coached while I was doing it. So grad school was free, no student loans, baby.
There you go.
And then let's see, got into doing physical therapy after that because I was having a kid. I had to work some 9 to 5 hours.
Right.
Been doing that for 10 years now, which is going very, very well. Work for the Dana and Christopher Reeve Foundation. So we do spinal cord research,
Dope,
wow.
dope.
which is pretty cool. So a lot of people don't know that about me.
I was
They
gonna
just
say
think
you
I'm
like
just a-
smart and shit.
Yeah. I tell them I'm
You
a
be knowing
nerd by
stuff.
day, and I try to be cool at nighttime.
Try.
Yeah.
Try. And tell us about your night job, Bruce Wayne.
Then night, and at nighttime, I jump into my phone booth and I put on my black T-shirt and I wear my hat
your leather
backwards.
jacket, right?
Yeah, and then try to play a little saxophone.
I
you know what I'm
see.
saying?
This guy's mad modest. Go ahead, man. Turn up.
Yeah.
You don't just try.
No,
All right, Darren, we'll do it for him. I've seen this man
Right.
at PVD Fest.
Right.
I've seen this man at District. I've seen
Right.
this man. Did I see him at 10 Rocks? You been at 10 Rocks before.
10 Rocks, yeah.
What's the other place on Charles Street?
Mezzo.
Mezzo. I seen the man at Mezzo. Phenomenal saxophone player, and the entire band.
Yes.
It's what's the full band name?
Mike Rollins and Company.
And Company. Just phenomenal. And if we're talking about R&B covers, R&B covers,
Yeah,
Darren?
man. Yo,
You talking covers?
yo.
At
I
PVD
know
Fest,
it.
I seen people just losing their soul
Yeah.
to this man, and then he has the nerve to jump off stage and,
Right,
and
then
be
walk
with the
into
crowd doing
Listen, I was thinking about that because we've done private events with Mike, and I'm DJing or whatever, so I got to do nothing while he's doing his thing, and I see him walk into the crowd and sit next to a lady and does. And the lady's just like, and then her dude's over there like, yeah, all right. Go ahead. I can't compete with that. All right, go ahead.
Nah, you know what's funny about that though is that I always tell dudes like, don't get mad.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, I'm gonna get
helping
mad.
you
I'm gonna get
out,
mad.
man.
Oh,
Helping
shoot,
you out.
right. I'm
It has
setting the
nothing to
mood.
do with me. And I walk up and I usually try to go like this and flash the hardware,
Yeah.
just so they know.
Flash the hardware.
They don't even look either. They don't even look. Half of them sit there and be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so she start clapping, be like, it ain't even
Yeah.
that good, Joe. It ain't even that
Oh,
good.
you like that?
What you clapping for?
He ain't
Right.
even as nice as Bill Clinton. Whatever. Whatever.
He ain't Clinton nice.
But nah, I think, man, music's like an expression of my soul. That's how I like relieve my stress, and that's how like I really just express myself. So me going out and playing to the crowd, like that's me like really giving you my all and doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like back in the day, yeah, I was before the marriage thing, before, I was out there, I was hunting, But then that got old for a while. And then, once you settle down, it's like, all right, now my rule is I'm playing the aunties and grandmothers.
Yeah.
God bless.
So,
Play it safe.
I'm looking for the
Very
first
smart.
woman with a crooked wig. Or you got to have a walker next to your seat.
Smart.
That's who I'm playing to now.
Got
Smart.
it.
So how long you been playing?
I don't want to tell my age, but like 26 years.
God
Get
damn.
out.
Yeah.
Man, wow.
Could you call this man old to his face like that?
No.
Woo, goddamn.
No, he's
I mean, that's a while to be doing something.
and that years of expertise.
Yeah.
Like that's come on now. I ain't even been. Let me see.
What have you done for 26 years?
Alive. I've been alive.
Besides
I've been okay at doing that. Just
I've
being
been
here. Existing.
just above the surface.
26 years ago was how long ago? 1980.
No.
No.
Jen.
90.
90.
I don't know, man.
That's that URI education.
Wow. He's right though.
I've been drinking.
So was it in school, in church?
Yeah. How did you pick it
It
up?
was a nice mix between church and school. So I grew up in the church, father, associate pastor, 14 boys and cousins lined up, and we all played the drums. So there's only one drummer at the end of the day, and there's only so many songs in church. Right. Well, I had a couple of my cousins, they father, that was their drums. So they played the drums the majority of the service.
Yep.
So it was another 12 of us fighting for that random extra song, or we wanted to play offering or even like the dismissal song.
Yeah.
So, as a kid, if you don't get to play and you excited to play, you going home hurting.
Yeah.
So I think my mom saw like years of me like going home hurting without getting to play a song. So she was like, you know what? I'm going to get you something that no one can take away from you. And so, she asked me what I wanted to play. I said the trumpet. She's like, nah.
It's too loud. It's too loud in my house.
And then I laughed because we had a college student living with us for a while, and he played the sax. Smooth brother, man, like S curl up top,
Okay.
like killing the sax, like. And so she's like, "Don't you want to play the sax, like Mark?" I'm like, "I guess." She gave me the sax, and then years down the line, I'm like, "Okay, now I get it, ma. Now I get it."
Dope.
So it's been cool.
So I've always, because I can't play a single instrument. I always wanted to play drums or something, but I've heard. Shut up.
Sorry.
I'm gonna tell you about Darren in a second.
No.
Mike. Let me tell you about this guy. Always heard that musicians, if you play one instrument, it's kind of easy to pick up other ones. Was that true? Like knowing how to play the drums and then transitioning to sax?
No.
Because you got percussion and then
Not even.
what do you
close.
call it? What's that?
Woodwind.
Woodwind.
It's woodwind. Yeah. There you
Look
go.
at you. What you play the clarinet, don't you?
The flute.
Yeah, there you
Talk
go.
about it.
Ow.
I think if you stay,
Thank you for that, Jen.
I think if you stay in the same family, it's kind of easy to pick up.
I think it's easier to pick up because you already know how to read sheet music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. If you can read music, I think you can always read, or you can read for any type of instrument. But I think for playing an instrument, it's a particular like skill for that certain craft. So like, I can't pick up a guitar right now and start playing it.
Right.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
I'm not playing keys. I suck at drums now.
Do you?
know?
Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah. So I'm strictly sax. Like that's just me.
And from when I've seen you, I don't see a sheet in front of you. So
off the head.
so is it like,
amazing.
did you learn through the sheet and then after that playing by ear? Or?
Nah, so I go by the theory if I can hum it, I can play it.
Talk that shit.
So I literally I listen. I got an hour commute every morning. So what I want to play, I listen to it. I learn the music. I hum the hell out of it. So once I can hum it, I'll go home and I'll go over real quick. So I think last Friday we played I Can't Feel My Face by the Weeknd, right? And so hadn't played it before. And I listened to it probably 3 times on Friday. Hummed the hell out of it. And then got up Friday night at District. I was like, let's get this a shot.
Let's try it.
Really?
And it was cool. Nailed it, man.
So how does the band like how do they? Because you guys don't play like an instrumental in the background. You're just going like.
Yeah.
So how does like the drummer
They're
know
just
and the
as, they're
keys?
just as talented, man. My guys, man. Big Walt. Shout out to
Yeah,
him.
shout out to Walt.
Shout out to EJ.
Yes,
Cool.
sir.
My guy Ty Cameron, Seth Woodruff. Man, everyone's just equally talented. Like they'll just listen to the music and boom, they got it.
You feel it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see them grooving on each other. You see them going in and out, and it's like, wow. Like,
Yeah, we've been together for almost 10 years now, which is good.
Dope.
So we know where we're going. I can sort of feel certain things. They feel me, and it goes over really well.
Yeah, it's dope to watch because we can see the chemistry. It works out really, really well.
Yeah.
So we had DJ Incredible, shout out to DJ Incredible on here, and actually just in case because he DJs too, right?
This is my guy.
And franchise. So we talked about the and who else?
DJ Boom.
And Boom, yes, thank you.
right,
Put your mic to your face.
I don't want to be breathing on it because you know I got stuff you know sometimes.
You're forgiven.
Thank you.
So we talked about DJs and what it's like to have gigs and what it's been like over the years and how it's kind of been a decline. Now you're in a different space altogether, but how's that been over the years and dollar wise or gig opportunities and whatnot?
Yeah, I think I've been pretty fortunate to. It's a continual cycle. So we've been playing and doing this live music thing on a weekly basis for, like I said, almost 10 years. We were at Sidebar first, and we did Thursday nights there. We did a night at Mezzo on a weekly basis, and then it was Pearl back then.
Yeah.
And then now to District, and that's been going on for 2 years now. I think the fan base cycles.
Yeah.
So, the people that were there 10 years ago, I rarely see them now.
Yeah.
Because, people are kind of fair weather fans when it comes to things. And I think Rhode Island's so small, you have one thing and it's awesome for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And then people just fizzle out. I know Mike's at District. I see Mike all the time.
Yeah.
I know what Mike does. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool. I'll check it
catch you
next
on the
week.
next one, yeah.
Or I'll catch you next week. And next thing you know, it's 3 years and I ain't seen you. You know what I'm saying? But we've been pretty fortunate to people spread the word. And they tell someone if they have a good time, then they call them up. Hey, I had a good time at District on Friday. Y'all need to go through there. Next thing you know, it's a whole new fresh face of crowd, And it's been good, man. So it's really been cycling. And plus we've been fortunate to now work in like the private sector more. So I get the corporate gigs. And we did the Revere Beach Sand Sculpting Festival.
That sounds
Oh,
mad rich.
it's pretty dope though. I seen some of
Man.
those sand sculptures. It's crazy.
Really?
Ridiculous. I gotta call up the pictures on my phone, man.
Like
it was a
that.
good time. So like we played, our stage faced the beach. We started playing in like 2, and people are just walking by, just chilling. Next thing you know, it's a swarm of folks out there, and it was a magical feeling, really doing that.
Dope.
And I'm just thinking to myself as I'm on stage, like, damn, I done came a long way from standing in Sidebar on a Thursday. Now I'm playing in, almost 1,000 people out here walking around, looking at sand sculptures. So it's been good.
And the corporate dollar is a little different.
Oh yeah, that pays well.
Yeah.
Pays well. But then you get the exposure, and then you get more and more opportunities.
Yes.
So I just got called, just this month, 3 weddings for next year. Off of just doing the corporate stuff.
Yeah.
And when you do that, then you start naming your own price,
Yep.
Word.
which is good. So
Yes.
Absolutely.
Something I love, we're all like older, like in our 30s, whatever, and I like the fact that the atmosphere is a perfect date night. Like, it's a
my
perfect
goodness.
like turn up. Like, it's just on the line of being like relaxed and being like fun, like really like having a good time. So
We ain't gonna injure ourselves,
yeah,
but we can still get our two-step on.
Yeah, we can do a good and then or just be low key and drinking in the corner. But certainly, if you have not heard this guy play and his company play, you definitely need to go do that.
Mike, where can I find you? Facebook, Mike Rollins and Company.
Right.
You hit me on my regular page, Michael Rollins. IG, it's Mike Rollins Co. And I don't really do Twitter that much.
It's too busy.
Yeah,
it's too
it's
busy.
just way too much. But yeah, hit me with some likes, man. When you talk to like upper management and promoters and producers and everything, they're like,
see numbers.
"How many followers do you have?" And I mean, I just made my page public for Instagram, so I'm like, I don't know, like 12, 1,300. He was like, "I need you at 13,000, man."
Sheesh.
It's crazy how that became a thing now.
Yeah. So I'm like, what? I need to buy some followers? Or something? Let me drop the $50 to get a quick 10 G's, like
Word.
or be in the gym, take the shirt off or something. Like,
Right.
Hey,
man.
hey, what you got to do? The wife will understand. Food on the table. Shit. So along the lines of that, you mentioned like folks coming out, enjoying themselves and bringing folks. So at district or wherever else that you are, as a what's it called, resident, so to speak,
Called residency.
Residency.
Yeah.
is how do they determine that? Is it like a contract for a certain amount of years, or as long as the crowd is there when you're playing, they'll keep it going?
Yeah, I think as long as like the night's still popping, and the venue's making money, they're gonna keep going because that's what it's all about, And it's great live music all across the city, and it's not just Friday nights. Like I like to show love for everybody.
Okay.
So we're all in this industry together. Like live music, it can die real quick in the city.
Yep.
And I think the biggest thing is we have to just show equal support across the board. So, if you see a show at 10 Rocks and you see somebody with live instruments, go peep it out, And what I think is the biggest misconception is when you see an instrument, they just assume that it's jazz. You're that jazz player. You're that jazz guy. I ain't played a jazz song in 6 years. We do all R&B, neo, soul.
Oof,
like,
fire.
You're going to hear Neo, you're going to hear Beyonce, you're going to hear Erykah Badu. Like, that's the stuff. And then, depending on who I have with me, we doing hip-hop. I cover Flashing Lights by Kanye West. We do Hotline Bling by Drake.
Yep.
I'm about to do an Old Town Road remix, man.
Yo,
in the next couple days.
Hey,
I got my
man.
cowboy hat ready.
I'm there for that.
I think one of my most memorable things that I wasn't even there. I just saw like the clip of it. You doing Busta Rhymes, Put Your Hands Where Eyes Could See.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Jeffrey was with you.
Yeah, man.
And so I was like,
Oh, at the
"What?"
wedding?
No, this
Oh,
was
wait.
this was before this. I saw that and I said we got to have that done at the wedding.
Okay.
Shout out Jeffy P.
Yeah. What up, Jeff?
Yeah.
But just the versatility you guys like just have is like, yo, this is dope. And then a lot of times I'm fortunate to just be like sitting at my DJ table, just being able to sit and enjoy this, like just, it's dope.
it's
So
dope.
definitely check out Mike Rollins. He's at Districts.
You'll be at District. What's Friday for the listeners? If you're listening on Friday,
So
we'll be there
tonight,
right?
Oh, yeah.
today.
What time you get there?
We going around 9-ish
Okay, until
until about 12, 12:30.
okay.
Gives
Yeah.
you a chance to go out if you still want to hit the R bar or something.
All right.
Pish posh. So definitely thank you for joining us and
Definitely.
definitely check out Mike. Follow him because he needs the followers.
Yeah, please, the follows and double tap. It's important. It's actually, I like that you said that because for us, we'll have followers. Folks will see some shit. You'll be like, oh, yo, I saw that post. It was mad funny. But you didn't like it.
Yeah.
Just hit this double tap. It don't
So
cost
follow-
nothing. Don't be too
follow
cool.
and like.
Double
Actually,
tap.
Tap and
Take
like,
a minute, press pause, go on your phone. Don't press pause yet. Unpause. Go follow Mike Rollins. Go follow us if you haven't done so yet. And then resume the episode.
Yeah, and just like
Unless you're
mad
driving.
shit.
Unless you're
Do it later.
driving.
Unless you're
then-
driving.
Then don't do any of that. Wait till you get to work.
Before we get into the shits, Mike, I wanted to see if you knew something about Darren.
Wait, Darren, did you press record?
I did.
Okay,
Thank you for asking him.
no problem. I know where you're going with this. I wanted to ask
You want to? You do it.
Fuck.
We didn't even talk about this before.
No, come on,
We'll
dog.
do this again.
Pink Panther.
Did you know Darren plays the saxophone?
I don't think I've ever said that to you.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah.
Never.
He has a red sax.
Where is it, Darren?
Where's your,
Over there.
where's
You
your
want me
red
to get
sax?
No, I don't.
He can look at it for you.
You got a red sax?
Hold on, I'll be back.
So okay, right. Fucking A. So I played saxophone for 4 years in middle school and a little bit of high school.
Yeah.
And then I loved it. I fell in love with it. But goddamn it, he blew it too. Fuck you. So, but I never, I learned how to play it, read the sheet music, whatever, and I dropped it. But I've always loved it. So I think a couple years ago, my wife got me a saxophone for Christmas. I mean, you could just God damn it. So Jen and Bim. I'm not playing nothing.
It's candy apple red too.
I'm not playing a damn thing.
Do-rag.
What the? I don't know.
gloves,
That's
you
what it came with.
Wait a minute.
You gotta have white gloves
That's
with a
some
red
new.
sax.
That's some 2021 type stuff. What a white. Oh, you was in the band like you was in Bethune Cookman. Like I found Darren was.
You know, I never said right. I hate you so much. God, why didn't I think of this? Every time I seen you, I've never in my mind said I play the saxophone too. Let me talk. But hey, while you here, you do lessons, yo? You do some lessons?
Check it out. Let me check it.
Yeah, it looks. Where's the top part? I don't know
It's in
what
there.
the
I'm not,
words
don't
are.
worry about what
Now
the
I'm
top
gonna get it,
part is.
Darren.
No, stop.
This is play something for your wife.
No, my wife is dying for me to play
Man,
something for her.
listen.
Look at. Can you
get
order?
Listen, you get on this thing, man. Do a little Janet Jackson. How many kids you got now?
Too many, Mike.
Yeah.
God damn it, Bim!
what's
Stop
up,
bringing
dog?
me this
I got
stuff.
you,
You
Darren.
about to
Don't
work?
worry.
You about to work on 6 and 7?
No, 6 and 7.
Because I never heard Darren play, but I seen the saxophone, but I ain't know how he got down.
Mike,
I ain't know if he could actually play.
would you play something right now, Mike?
I can't play this, man. It's
Tell him why.
freezing cold. First
Oh,
of
true.
all.
Ah, you
This
got
just
warm
sits
it
down
up.
here. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that made a difference.
Oh, it does. It does. I'm checking to see if your pads are good. Pads are still good.
Your pads are good,
This
Darren.
really wasn't bad.
Bim.
What you got? Darren, we're checking your pads.
Fake.
Y'all crazy.
Bim.
It looked good though.
Shit.
I played it a little bit here and there, but I need to really commit to getting lessons.
Plus, I mean, rule number 1, you never touch another man's mouthpiece.
You're right.
Oof,
I
facts.
was gonna ask about using someone else's
That's
read
why
like
I
that,
just
but,
took the read off.
but I
So
was
I don't know that you would, but I mean,
Why'd you take the read off if you about to play?
no, about you.
You're
About to
about
No,
to
play.
play.
Darren, you should play.
I'm not about to play.
I'm not to play either.
Darren, play
Your
hot
mouth-
crust
that's your
buns.
mouthpiece.
All right, so we're not. Nobody's playing nothing.
Darren, play hot crust buns.
No.
Come on, bro.
Hey,
You got to at least give us a little Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Something.
I don't know that stuff on the top of my head.
Really?
Nah.
God
If
damn
you
it,
can
Mike.
hum it, you can play it, Darren.
That's not true.
Come
in
on,
my
Mike,
that's
tell
not,
him.
Preach.
If you
Mike,
can hum
I
it, you
didn't
can
bring
play
you
it.
here for this, right? Mike,
Hey, I didn't know this came as a surprise to me.
me
I'm
too.
saying.
Yo.
I'm saying.
God
I
damn
kind of
it.
want to like take this out and just play this.
You
on
should,
Friday.
right?
This is bright
You want
red
you want to
horn.
borrow it?
Huh?
No, but your saxophone is. I'm sure. I believe. I don't know
I
where
got a
she
black
got it.
one now, but this is cold. Look at it. It's all embroidered and that.
Is
Oh,
there like
shit.
levels to saxophone stuff?
really-
Like,
Oh, it is. It is.
Ah,
That's
okay.
student- I mean, this is
Yeah, I think there's like
professional.
a beginner's. I want to say
Beginner
there's a
who?
beginner.
But it looks
Beginner
it
sex
looks-
worker?
It looks pro. Like, it's
What's wrong with you two?
what I do?
wow.
It looked dope though.
Look, you know what he doing too. Look
See,
at
look
him.
at him.
Look at him.
I
He look like
remember.
he on the gig too.
Hey, listen.
Yo, what's up, Doc?
So listen, listen. I'll be
Daddy-o.
real honest with you, right?
Yes, Daddy-o.
there was a point in time after I got this, I was like, yo, it'd be super dope if I could surprise the wife, do something like I asked you if I could jump on a set with you, practice, hopefully practice, and then like have her come out for a date night. She doesn't know what's gonna happen. I know.
That's
I was gonna say.
I'll
you
cut
just
it all
said
out.
that.
She don't know.
Well, you always forget to cut the shit out.
He do be forgetting.
Yeah.
That would be
So,
fire. But
it
you
would
gotta
be.
practice.
Well, I got to practice number one, and I got
Practice?
actually. What we talking about? Practice?
You know what would be extra dope though? Like say like it's your anniversary, right? And so I pop into like a restaurant or something and I'm about to play a song, then all of a sudden you stand up and be like, yo, I got this, I got
Right.
this. And then you jump in and you play the song.
Be dope.
Woo-wee.
I need a lot of practice before I get there.
Kid 6 and 7.
No, stop it, Mike. Stop. But hey, do you? I don't know if you do lessons like that, but would you take me
I
under
already
your
told you I
wing?
got 9 jobs, a wife, a kid,
You all right? So I got 8 jobs.
gerbil.
Gerbil. YouTube, Darren, you can figure it out.
Yeah.
No, I help you out though.
You really would?
Real talk.
I
That's
appreciate
love.
this guy,
That's love.
man.
That's dope.
This is
Yo,
my
you gotta
guy.
meet me halfway though. You
Of course.
you
I know I live mad
30
far.
miles or 30
Listen.
minutes away.
Listen,
Put
Mike.
in the
Still
GPS to come out here. I'm like, damn,
reconsider
why am I
it?
going to Boston right now? Yo,
Oh shit. Now, Darren, you gotta put that beautiful piece of instrument to work, man.
Bim. Is this
What?
paid back for the whistling? Is
Not
this
even.
what
I
this
ain't
is?
there yet.
Bim
Oh,
just
you
wants you to
wasn't
use
there.
your beautiful instrument.
That's right. That's all.
Oh,
you got a neck strap, fam?
yeah, it's in there.
You want me to get it, Mike?
No,
You need his neck strap.
Yeah, let me get it.
You need his neck
fucking
strap.
A.
Did you know that Darren used to be in a boy band?
He did.
You singing too?
Ah,
A Haitian boy band?
This is a musical podcast, Mike. Here, Darren, take it. Want to put it on your neck?
Wow.
He's an Asian boy band. Oh my god.
I don't like
Yo,
this.
I think my heart stopped.
introducing for the first time.
Here we go. Hey.
Ayo.
Give me that.
He was also a rapper.
He was a rapper.
The
also.
dreaded sax monster.
Was that in there?
Yeah, that was inside.
Oh, that,
It's
like, cleans
dry
it
as
out.
Hell too. No, this don't really clean it. It's supposed to like handle moisture.
Oh.
Man,
But
Can I
you
say
keep
something?
your sax in the basement.
I'm learning a
So
lot today.
I should not keep it in the basement.
Nah.
For those who have a saxophone, don't keep it in the basement.
Sir,
Yes.
That looked like Iron Man.
remember
That's
last
I need some loot. Right, it does.
Yeah, you need it.
remember last week when we talked about how whistling on the mic would sound like shit?
Yeah.
How do you think saxophone on the mic's gonna sound?
I don't know.
It sounds great.
This is dumb.
I don't even want to be in the same basement with that noise right now. Are you kidding?
Oh, are you gonna wake up
Maybe.
Kai if you do it?
No.
It's not that loud.
No.
He's like,
I don't know how
You
this
can
goes.
play
he,
loud.
he ain't got work in the
Like
morning.
Mike be walking around.
That's what Darren said.
Damn it. Why is this happening?
Because you love your listeners.
But
And Mike,
you-
Mike needs to know what level you on before he helps you. You know what I'm saying?
beginner.
Straight
So-
up. I know how much work I got to
Is
put
that,
in.
is that still good?
With this?
No.
his fingers.
The register. Is that how it's supposed to?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
down.
amazing.
Alright.
Jen, you're smart.
Yeah, that's good.
It's going
Oh, this
down.
is awesome.
I'm trying to find an excuse, man. You might want to step back a little bit.
Yeah,
so you
step back a
warm
little
up.
bit. This is your first gig, Darren.
Y'all let him warm up.
Yeah, warm up,
Alright,
Darren.
Let me
Yeah,
get a
go
little
ahead.
side note while he warms up.
Yeah,
we're gonna pause
I'm
it.
so excited. I just want to say this is awesome.
I
Darren, don't pay me no mind, brother.
I
Brother,
get my
I'm just
phone
here,
out.
dog.
know that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Put that shit on live.
But this is like a momentous moment
Wait,
because
I
this
have too many things in my hands. Oh, you got it?
this illustrious saxophone has been mentioned on the podcast several times,
Since like episode 3.
and it took for the legend, yes, the legend, Mike Rollins, to come through for Darren to be okay.
I'm not okay.
We're pulling out his Avengers Infinity Stone saxophone to defeat Thanos.
Oh shit.
Darren, we appreciate
Big
you,
Red
beloved.
in the building.
It's fire. Let's go. Hey,
Hey,
that sounds
that's
good.
a note.
What am I playing?
You play hot cross buns. You can do it. Right there.
Are you on our page? On Instagram?
I believe in you, Darren.
Damn it.
Nah, that was mine. You got it.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah,
you
yeah, go
hear
ahead, go ahead. You good. Don't make fun of me. Bad boy.
Hey.
That's what you got? Hey!
Yes, That's
Coming
what I'm
out of
talking
retirement,
about.
dog.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you, Darren, for doing that for the
I need lessons,
listeners.
Mike, so.
Nah, hey, I really didn't even expect you to make like a noise at all.
No,
Me either.
So
I
it was
love
quite,
this.
it was quite joyful.
No,
so
I-
we good.
I
This
made a
is
joyful
awesome.
noise, Mike.
We good, man. We good.
We definitely got to talk. I would love to be able to play something for my wife.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Keep
That's
ruining
awesome.
your beautiful surprise.
What a husband, right? You gonna forget to cut all of that out.
Right.
Just tell him
Yeah,
not to listen to episode 60.
Hey, what are you
Let's
listening?
Or
go.
start 30 minutes
Can
in.
you go put this away since you so nicely
I
took it
will.
out?
I will.
Hey-o.
Mike, thank you for inspiring him.
Oh
Jen.
man, hey,
Yeah, Jen, take
you
it
got
easy.
Big Red
I'm
now.
just immature. I'm just immature.
Everybody need a picture with Big Red.
Hey, matter of fact, at the end, we're
We'll take a picture of Big
I ain't
Red.
got no hair.
Anyway, moving along.
Don't be mad because you had to blow a sax. Moving along.
Moving along.
Sexual chocolate.
Sexual
That felt
chocolate.
good.
That's definitely the title. Sexual chocolate. So, what are we getting into tonight? Besides playing the saxophone. Oh, Jen.
Yes.
We had a conversation about this a while ago. We never brought it up.
I didn't say nothing. Go ahead.
I know. All right. So you remember that we were talking about? I think me, you, and Clarabelle were talking about the guy who made a dish for his girlfriend, and it was like a black dish, and he's a white guy.
Oh, and it was like spicy
Yeah,
cake or something.
Yeah,
Dumb.
yeah. So okay, I'll set it up. This guy went on a date with his girlfriend. The girlfriend invited him over to family's house for dinner. So he says, okay. I guess he's a white guy.
That was food.
Yeah, the woman is black.
Oh, we didn't say this on the pod?
No, we never talked about it.
Oh,
I thought we did.
I don't think we did.
All right, run it through.
So, guy says, "All right, I'm gonna go over her family's house. I want to really impress them. My friends say I make a bomb mac and cheese.
We definitely talked about this.
We did not. Did we?
I can't remember.
It was like a
It
spicy
sounds
mac and
familiar.
cheese.
Spicy mac and cheese.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I don't remember us talking about it at all. I'm sorry. Well, we're gonna talk about it again. Sorry,
go ahead,
folks.
go ahead.
All right.
He
So
dove into the deep end with that.
right. So this guy, he said, my friends told me to make a bomb mac and cheese. I want to impress her family. I'm gonna make this bomb mac and cheese. Right. Goes over to dinner for whatever reason he can't stay, so he brings the food. He stays a little bit and he takes off. The woman then calls and was like, "Yo, he put so much spiciness into it, nearly killed my family." And he was like, "Well, I made it for your family. Like black people love spicy food. I thought you guys would like this." So we were talking about it, and I didn't see. I saw the gesture as noble.
No.
He is trying to cater to
A stereotype?
a stereotype, for lack of better words. But I guess he had good intentions.
Of course, he brought food.
Yeah, he said, I know. I want to make something that is going to impress them and
Your
wow
people,
them.
I know back home in the motherland, you use a lot of
Yes.
peppers
and paprika and spice. And it's
Nah.
too much for me.
Where do tomatoes grow in Africa? I was thinking about it the other day, and you said peppers and
yeah, it's fine.
So
You asked on the wrong. I don't know.
So it's safe to assume. So I'm asking. Like,
It was a deep geography question.
Her mind will just yeah.
so
She stumped me on that. I'm about to Google it.
Your facts.
Tomato vines in Africa. Cape Verde, by the way. I'm going to
yeah,
take
there
a
we
shot
go,
at
sure,
Cape
yeah.
Verde.
It's
so
a major export for them. What's up, Darren?
who would you go over Drina's house, Drina's family's house, and I don't know what.
Bim's not white.
He's not white. But would you say like, I want to impress them? I'm gonna make kachupa.
I would never in my life attempt that because it's mad complicated.
But you're comfortable cooking, so
No, I'm not cooking that.
Not that. Okay, but
I know. Like,
take
I could
a
see him
simple.
bringing a dish from his country.
I would bring
Jollof
some.
rice.
Yeah, I'd bring my own country because it's me, right?
Yeah.
If I bring something that just tastes good because I have common sense, it doesn't have to be from their culture. They'll like it.
But you want to you want to kind of impress them or cater to them.
If I brought
somewhat.
bomb ass Chinese food that I made, they'll be hype, no matter what culture they from.
Yeah,
guess.
that'd be really limiting to be like, I'm only impressed if you bring me kachupa.
Yeah,
Like, no one says that.
yeah. If so, I divorce your family.
That's it. Mike, would you?
I mean, I come from the Midwest and the South, so like my mother can cook her ass off.
Hey.
So like, she taught me how to make baked mac and cheese. Like I know how to make we call it dressing, y'all call it stuffing out here.
Okay.
So like I know how to do that. But I mean, I've tried, but sometimes you hit or miss. Like making baked macaroni and cheese.
It's difficult.
Like you can mess up some mac and cheese.
Absolutely.
And I've been
Real
to some
quick,
places
real
where I
easy.
scooped it out and I'm like,
Just mad stuff dripping off of it.
yeah,
Whoa,
you
no.
just dump it right down.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've attempted it. A couple times I've nailed it, and a couple times it's been just alright.
Yeah.
But
But okay, so your wife says, I first time your wife's meeting your parents for the first time, and she says, I want to make mac and cheese. I know you guys love it. I'm gonna try. Would you be like, nah, I don't do
that's
that?
dangerous, nah?
nah, I know her, and I know her cooking skills. And
I didn't say all that.
Like,
I'm not trying to put you out there like that, Mike. Listen, that's not how I said you up. I didn't put the ball up like
Rewind
that.
that,
Yeah,
please.
yeah, yeah.
Rewind that.
That would be
Man who
deleted.
always says the wrong thing about his wife.
I don't know. For me, I think it's a little bit of a noble gesture. Gesture, is that how you say it?
Yeah,
No,
close
it's-
enough.
Close
Yeah.
enough. Good
Yeah.
enough. But I think it's just like, let's say,
No, Darren, just no.
let's
don't
just
do
no.
it.
I think you should make it. Like if I'm like, I want to make empanadas for your family.
You wouldn't do
decent.
that the first time.
I
you did that?
would. I know how to
Did
make
you?
empanadas. No, I didn't.
So you
I'm just saying, because I'm not. That's
Once
not
again, you're
my
not white.
my form of impression. Is not doing that.
I think part of the problem was he was a white man who used a stereotype of black people that they like spicy food.
Right.
So if you try to make a Spanish dish or whatever, and you say, okay, I'm make empanadas, you wouldn't make empanadas and like mix plantains or something in it. Be like, oh, I know Spanish people like plantains.
Put mad Goya, load up on the Goya.
Right, you would be like, oh,
Sazon.
so much sofrito in this, it's just crazy. Like, only Puerto Ricans use that, you're fucking up, bitch. Like, so I think more of the issue was the fact that he's just like, oh, something as regular as mac and cheese that you can get at Boston Market, because it's black people, I'm going to put pepper in it.
God damn it!
All right, Darren?
Mad people are tagging me right now.
And what?
Sax.
Whatever your stupid thing. Anyways,
yo, I blame her, to be absolutely honest.
Blame
He
who?
brought the food
Oh,
over,
they meant me.
and he left it there. Why didn't she sample it first real quick to
That's
see
a
if
fact.
it was good?
That's a fact.
She just put it out?
That-
Or
that's
did
a
he
fact.
give it to the auntie or something like, oh, here you go,
Because I
auntie.
wouldn't claim it then. I'd be like, I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, I don't know who brought that.
And what you do is you just dump it in the trash real quick. And
Chow,
then you
chow.
tell them that it was dope. Because, you know, she trying to get her come up. I'm sure his credit's good and all that good stuff. So.
Oh, damn.
Yo,
That's
Wait,
a good turn.
was it? I missed it. Was it the true? Is this a true story?
it was one of those like second date update thingies. God damn it, man.
Sorry.
Second date update things.
Maybe that's why I thought we talked about it, because I think I heard it. on the
Oh,
radio.
okay.
We did hear it. Oh, you did hear it because we were talking about upstairs. And I was like, we should talk about this, but I don't think I ever said it down here.
And if we did, we'll enjoy the 2-time commentary.
They things be so funny.
Oh, you heard him? I never heard
You
those
hear
ones.
the one where the dude clogged the girl's toilet on the date?
He real.
And he didn't have
He
he didn't
real.
have a plunger. So he just left. He dipped after he boo-booed. He just dipped.
But see, here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with that. It's just the two of y'all in the house. You boo-boo and back up the toilet, and then you leave. She knows it's you still.
How do you leave?
You know, she knows it's you. She knows you did it.
She's like, well, I had a plunger. It was in the other bathroom.
Just be
He's
like, hey.
well, I didn't know. I panicked. I left.
Listen,
Yeah,
wait.
Who keeps only one plunger in the house?
You gotta have one for each bathroom.
Yeah,
Right,
true.
that's-
But
well, she's a maniac. She deserves
She-
whatever happened.
also, like, what are you supposed to? What are you supposed to do if you have to go?
Oh, okay.
On a
So
date.
from the expert,
From the one who,
Oh,
who
with the
pulled
white
over.
people.
hey, that was like 30 episodes ago.
Literally.
Mike, don't
white
listen
people.
to whatever
He
episode
was
that
saying-
was. Shut up. I got another story I'll never share with y'all
God.
too.
Oh, man.
I've been in that situation where
We
you
know.
not that, but where you go kick it with a young lady, and you gotta go.
Man, I think we all been in that.
Come on now. So I go to the restroom. One, you courtesy flush. Always got a courtesy
Always.
flush, right? You don't want the smell to
Wait,
linger.
stop.
What's up?
Do. Ladies and gentlemen, Bim's gonna give the rules of poop.
Nah. Courtesy flush, number one. And two, if you're in there, if you know you're going to be in there for more than, what's a good threshold? Like minute and a half, 2 minutes.
You that quick?
Right. If it's good, because hey, I've been in there to where you know your body, and if it's a solid one and they come right out and you feel the relief, I could pull this off like, hey, I just want to take a piss, right? She can't tell. But if you know it's going to be longer than a certain amount of time, she knows what you're doing. We're human. It doesn't matter. Just make sure
You
the
could be
bathroom
powdering
don't
your
stink.
nose.
A little nose candy, is that what you're talking about?
Whatever.
I don't do that. But open the window, courtesy flush. Make sure the bathroom don't stink after. Make sure there are no skid marks in the toilet bowl, and keep it moving.
But do you know that powdering your nose was originally not about drugs?
Fuck out of here.
You didn't know that?
This is how our brain works.
I did
Mike.
not. I've never. I
What?
thought.
Is this a man thing? Women used to have the powder in the thing and powder
poop.
their nose.
I thought it was just cartoons.
No, that's a
I
thing.
thought so too.
Because
Oh, they
your
take
nose
like
is
a
shiny.
big-
They
Poof.
know shines. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they use a little
See,
thing.
you're like, so
I
that,
thought it was like,
that was,
we
so that was the
made it.
original
Yeah, we
powder your
made it
nose.
back.
Okay, wait,
Yeah,
hold on.
that's
Okay, so
slang.
you're on the first date.
Oh, back to that. Sorry.
Everything's going well.
Uh-huh.
Let me get myself together before we leave, and you're like, shit, I gotta go.
so I'm at her house, picking her up
Yes.
to go on a date.
Yes.
She goes to whatever, powder her nose, and
Just a little cocaine. That's it.
and I gotta go.
You gotta take a good shit,
Where's our date? Where are we going for the date?
like Indian food.
Oh, we're going to get
Indian
food.
food.
I'd wait till I got to the restaurant. Yeah.
What if you
I-
can't hold it?
If
though?
I can't hold it, I gotta use the restroom.
Really?
I got no shame.
No, listen. We're older, so we have no shame.
Young Bim.
Younger Bim would younger Bim do the
You
same
hold
thing?
it and be sweating on
Right.
that drive all the way to the
Right.
Young
restaurant.
Bim would have
Right.
held it to the
Really?
best of his ability.
Why are
Yeah.
you moving so much?
And I was a little nervous. You know, you're really pretty.
Yo, you want
But
to
she
hear?
know why you waiting on the table. She knows why you're gone for that long. Like she knows you're not there. Y'all waiting on the table and you've been gone for 15 minutes.
Right.
Like
Right.
I don't know.
And there's a way to kind of, I mean, if the game is right, you can kind of play it off later in the date when she kind of forgot it, but not really. Like, yeah, I had to go to the bathroom, call one of my boys to talk me off the ledge. I was nervous.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
circle back.
You know what I'm saying? Just to try to clean up the poop. You know what I'm saying?
You forgot a couple things in the bathroom though. You gotta assess the scene first.
Oh, break it down, Mike. Go
Because
ahead.
everyone doesn't have spray. Every bathroom doesn't have a
True.
window.
That is true.
True.
So, and some people got that loud ass heat fan.
Mm.
And it's not, I used to think that fan was like a fan that sucked up smell. No, it blows heat out.
Yeah,
Which
some
actually
spots.
is going to make the poop smell worse.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
So it's like, you sit down, you better make sure there's some spray around.
Yeah.
or you open up that little cabinet under there and make sure there's something smell good that you can spray. You know, I like the fact that you just like check for streaks because
Yeah.
you can do every check mark and then all of a sudden you leave some streaks. It's a wrap. You're done.
Absolutely.
You're done. You're not getting called back a second time.
Nah.
But people want to ask me how I get to certain places. How did we get here?
Darren asked me how we did. How we get.
I think the second date.
Oh yeah, the second
thank
day.
I know how we got
go.
here.
Tennessee. Darren, you haven't been drinking yours. by
I
the way.
have.
Yours is
How?
full.
And you got mad cranberry in there. It's
Sax
mad
players
red.
drink heavily, man. Cheers.
There is
on.
mad cranberry. It should look like blood.
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 Shit. Today's Thursday.
Wine
Recording
glass.
on again. Surprise. Nipsey Hussle's memorial service was today, so I just want to say rest in peace to Nip once again.
Rest in peace. I got my blue suede shoes on.
Yeah, rep.
I was listening to the album earlier today. It was very good.
Victory Lap.
album.
Good album, right?
Very good album.
Yeah, man. So just had to get that out there. Respect and condolences once again to the whole fam. I
Did you
ordered
watch
my
the funeral?
stuff. No, I can't.
Me either, but I saw a little bit of the procession, and there was like people on motorcycles and four wheels and stuff like riding with, because it was like a 25-mile procession or something.
Wow.
Like that. Yeah, it was like really long. They should,
Oof, L.A.
So they were just like driving through, cars were stopped. It was like a parade route, you know what I mean?
Dope.
And the police in the front, obviously the hearse, and then the other cars. But people were like jumping into the procession, like I said, on motorcycles.
Yeah.
It was cool, but at the same time, it felt a little disrespectful.
Yeah.
Because they were kind of blocking the other cars that were part of the procession.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They weren't even moving out of the way for that. And it was like one guy on a four-wheeler doing a wheelie. And I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's a
There's people
little-
on 10 speeds. There was a guy on a little bike. it was, I don't know. But I the thing about it that was crazy was that I'm like, Nipsey was for the people.
Yeah. Oh.
So he would have wanted
He
that.
would have wanted that.
And that's part of, I think, they probably were like, let them do what they got to do. There's people throwing balloons and flowers, and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
I just was worried about the people on the bikes. I'm like, that seems like you could really hurt yourself.
Yeah.
And that would really suck.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm glad it went, at least from what I heard so far, no issues or anything, just a lot of love and paying respect to the legacy. And a lot's been done in what, 2 weeks' time, almost. Murals all over the country in different cities, basketball courts, being made, street sign. It's going to be Nipsey Hussle Square where his shop's at, or his plaza's at. So
Then they made it part of official congressional record or something like that.
yeah. So
That's
it's a hell of a legacy already. So I'm excited to see what comes from this. But it's still really, really sad. It's tough for me still, man, especially hearing some of the songs. But anyways,
Darren, can you please drink the rest of your Capri Sun?
Sorry, Mike. No.
It's been on my ice.
Hey, peer pressure. Well, that's because she on drink number 2, right?
oh, she working.
Oh,
She
I-
got a good date rape drug going on.
These cups
Drink
is
over there.
right, boy. Shout out to Chip Doug, man.
Chip, what up?
Straight up.
Any of y'all watch the Kevin Hart joint?
I started to
On
on
Netflix?
Netflix. I didn't finish.
Jen,
I
you
heard it
didn't
was not
want
that
to
great.
because?
Because I feel like he's lost his funny.
Darren, you started watching it.
I started watching it. I didn't get that far to give you an honest opinion, but I have heard the same. That
How far
he's-
into it did you get?
Maybe like 3 minutes. He was yeah.
I watched the beginning
I
credits.
fell,
So
I fell
you
asleep.
watched the intro.
Yeah, pretty much. I was falling asleep and then I was like, I just go to bed. Yeah, I heard him. Some of his daughter that he started with wanted to fight his. I don't know.
Mike, you watch it?
Nah, I've been watching nothing but Game of Thrones, man.
We'll get to that. Yay. So I'm watching it with the lady, and I'm not even joking. 30 minutes into the special, and I'm not even shitting on Kev because I love some of Kev's other shit, so I'm live, hilarious. 30 minutes in, she's like, is it me or is this not funny? Like, we're just sitting there. And I'm like, oh, shit. Now, it wasn't just me. And I thought, sometimes you're just not in the mood to laugh. So I put on some other comedy special after we watched that, and we were dying. So, yeah, no, it just wasn't it.
Yeah.
But-
That's what I heard. That's
Yeah.
the general feedback I've gotten from it.
Yeah,
Michael
anything.
Che one's hilarious.
Who that?
Michael Che
Michael Che.
from Saturday
I
Night
love
Live.
Michael Che,
He has
and I
a
have been
stand-up on
meaning to
Netflix,
watch
and it's
the.
really,
Yeah,
really
yeah.
funny.
Okay, I'm going to have to check that one.
Yeah, he's good.
We were just saying Black Lives Matter. Just matters. Matters. That's all. Just
I gotta
matters.
check it.
I like how dry he is.
Yeah.
It's dry, but it's hilarious.
Turn off
There's
the
a lot of
hose.
feeling in his dryness.
Does he
love-
wear a suit during his stand-up?
No,
No?
I don't think so. But he has a stand-up that he's wearing a suit.
Aha, okay, so I think I know what that is. Jen, what's up? What's up? You want to fight?
I had no work today, so I got all the energy.
Why was you off?
I've been on vacation all week.
Were you watching Game of Thrones all day?
I started watching it yesterday. So I'm at episode 3, I think.
Winter is
Episode 3
upon
of
us.
season 7. You got some work to do.
7. Well, it's only 4 more after that, right?
Yeah.
There's
only
only
seven
It's 7-7. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, that's why
Oh,
I
I
wasn't
didn't
too
realize
stressed.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So, I'm on
Winter is
3.
here. On our doorstep.
I'm very excited.
Is anybody having a GOT party on Sunday?
I'm looking
We
for
could
one.
have made some money off
Right.
that, man.
God damn it.
Like
That
do
is
a
true.
host- Do a
But
watch party.
I
Sunday?
almost don't want to watch it with people though.
Why-
Everybody
oh.
talking.
Yeah.
I
Too
think
much talking.
I think
too much-
anyone that's a Game of Thrones fan
Won't
knows
talk.
to shut the hell up.
But
I
there's
would
gonna
hope
be
at
3
least.
people who's gonna bring non-Game of Thrones fans with them. It's like the 3 guys who bring the girls who don't like football to the Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
What happened? Did they
And
score
all
a
of a
home
sudden,
run?
there's a big moment in the game, and everybody's
Is it-
like this.
And you're
And
talking
you
to
hear
her.
them in the back like,
What?
I don't even know
What?
why she said that.
and you're like, oh.
Shut up!
And then they get mad. You
Shut up.
Yeah,
Nobody even care about this football.
right. You bunch of
That's gonna
grown ass people believing in this shit. Like,
The dragons are gonna come down and she's
Right.
like, well, okay, dragons.
not even real.
So we can't even talk theories because Jen ain't finished.
I think that it's too much for me to give you a theory.
What you mean?
Like this too much. I can't. Like we can get into a couple theories.
A little bit.
'cause, yeah.
But let's be careful though. Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
can we talk about the fact that there's a gambling line on who's gonna take the Iron Throne?
Get the fuck out of here. I want in. Is it through Fox?
line.
Is it through
There's
online?
a line right now.
Who you think?
Who takes the throne? Who
don't
takes
know.
the throne?
You know who's leading right now?
Who?
John.
Bram.
Okay.
Brand?
That makes sense. That makes sense.
He's leading right now.
That makes sense.
He's the best odds.
Bram.
And you know who else was
Wait.
in there?
Remind me which one's Bram? is?
Bran,
The brother.
The
Bram.
the
three-eyed raven. Yeah.
Yeah,
one of the three.
he's not taking the throne.
Oh, you ain't been watching close enough.
I kind of have, but nah. Okay, well go ahead.
But you know who's in there at number 10 though? Littlefinger.
I was gonna say he's still around. No, he
Stop. Everybody stop. Jen
Alright,
has not.
All right.
I swear to God, I will flip this whole fucking table.
See, that's why I said we gotta be
Sorry.
careful. All right, so we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it.
No, all right.
But that was like a shock.
that was one of the
I
ones.
will mix your dreads in with the mixer wires.
Because
Why
I'm-
me?
I'm
Because you're the one who
rewatching.
don't stop.
I'm rewatching, and some of the theories around that, I'm like, but some of it pertains to book stuff. So it's like I don't know how the writers can have it make sense for us, but we'll see.
How did it feel coming around the second time though?
Yo, it's necessary because
Way more insightful. Second time.
absolutely. Okay, Jen, we'll move on.
No, wait. So who do you think is taking the throne?
I actually was along the same lines with Bran.
Yeah.
Or
Or
Jen, you can still participate.
Who,
I am.
Who do you think is taking the throne?
I don't have a good guess yet.
Who's your favorite character?
Who is your favorite character, Jen?
Arya.
Yeah, come on. I love Arya.
Right?
I do too, but she's not
Arya.
my favorite.
talk.
Who's your favorite?
The mountain.
Daenerys.
No,
Daenerys.
with her white hair.
Hey,
Nah.
hey, you gotta love Khaleesi.
You do
Because
it.
she's the first female that I haven't heard say Jon Snow.
Oh.
Everybody's like, oh, Jon
the
Snow.
bastard of the North.
Bastard of the
Snow.
North.
You're like the Jon Snow of saxophone. You guys heard that? I was like, they keep talking about Mike Rollins. Mike Rollins. Don't give me that.
Shit, what we gonna
So
say?
my favorite is Tyrion.
Okay. Yeah.
He's just too smart.
No, he's
He
good
drinks
with
and he
it.
knows stuff.
Yeah, he knows
does.
some shit. He's hella witty. But there's another angle with him that I was hearing.
Nah, bah, 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 bah.
I'm
Okay,
not
cool.
gonna go nowhere. I'm
But-
just saying.
Okay, so my favorite female though is not Khaleesi.
Her interpreter assistant.
Yeah.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Oh, she is.
Oh, what a woman.
What's her name? I don't know.
Sandra or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She loves Grey Worm.
She's just so forgiving and loving.
She is.
I mean,
And look,
come
Grey
on.
Worm don't even got a, you know
Her
what I mean?
curly hair. Yeah. You call him ringworm?
Grey Worm.
Yeah. My man ain't even got a unit.
No,
And she's still with the shit.
But ringworm is funny because
That's
there's no
love
worm.
right there.
I'm hyped. I
Anyways,
think everybody else is hyped.
cannot
And-
wait.
And I got my kicks because I'm a loser.
Hey, I need to.
Yeah, I got the Night's Watch and the
The Ultra Boost?
Yeah,
You paid for two.
And those are $200 a piece, nah?
not 180.
God damn it, Bim.
I ain't bought sneakers in a long time.
360?
Right. He,
On two
he
pairs of
said,
Ultra Boost?
He said 180 like it wasn't like that close to 200.
Have you seen her sneaker collection?
No.
I got feet that big.
You got baby feet.
I ain't got baby feet. but they ain't your size.
I ain't bought sneakers in a long time. After that, I'm done.
I
for
don't
a
have
reason.
no Ultra Boost.
How can a non-cable
Most
having
comfortable I
person-
ever put my foot in. What you gonna
How
say?
can I watch this on Sunday?
Watch what?
HBO.
Do I need to Sling TV? Can I watch it on Hulu? How do I watch?
HBO,
HBO.
Go.
There
Get somebody's
Oh, okay,
login.
okay, cool. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm looking at you like, what?
I don't remember. It's been a while. I just download usually and I watch it the next
Oh
day.
no, yeah, and you don't want to be out the loop
No,
on
no,
Monday
yeah,
morning
yes.
at work or online. Period. Even 10 minutes after the
anybody
shit.
gonna talk about on
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah, and each episode's like what, an hour and change.
Well, the first one's short.
Oh,
First
it
one's
is.
like 53 minutes.
I'm glad you told me because I would have felt
I would have been mad.
shortchanged.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd been mad.
Don't get mad.
What do you mean?
We're ungrateful. We're like, how could you give us only 50 minutes?
There's
And
no
I got a feeling.
commercials.
I got a feeling episode 1's not even gonna be all that.
Nah, they got
Just
a lot
wait,
to
it's-
jam
They
in.
got to let everything
Hell
breathe.
Yeah, it's gonna be a setup. Watch.
Yeah.
We gonna watch Sunday and Monday. We're gonna be like, oh come on, man, we're doing all that.
Cersei's is gonna die though.
You think?
Cersei has to die.
All right, yeah, we can't.
She's
We
our,
can't.
most, she's our most hated character.
She
on the
has
show.
to die. If
Darren
she
just
doesn't,
won't stop.
if she doesn't,
I'm
die,
trying to.
she's
I'll
gonna-
keep them. I'll
know.
keep
You
them.
keep
You know what I
trying.
mean?
I'm
It
sorry.
keeps-
Who's gonna kill her though?
And a lot of our listeners don't even watch Game
I
of Thrones.
think. What do you think?
God, y'all.
That ain't gonna.
That ain't good. They ain't messing
That's not
that
gonna
up.
mess you up.
I don't even.
It might,
This is just
though.
who
It
we
might
think.
because then I know that person's still alive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
you're right. You're right. I won't it's true. I won't say. I won't say. What do you call it?
I don't even need to pee yet. If I go to pee,
Okay, who do we talk about? Who we love? Who we hate the most? Not even just alive now, but just across the whole thing. Little Joffrey, motherfucker. Ramsey.
Ramsey,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. There was something. Maybe I have a sick mind, but because of he had way more camera time than Joffrey, like in a short amount of time, and you got to see what he was doing, why he was doing it for the approval of his father. So you kind of, I'm not a psycho, so not an attachment, but you kind of understood some of his shit. But what he did to Reek,
Terrible.
it was really bad. Like the second time around, it hurt me just like he peeled skin off his finger, like he cut his thing off. It was pretty bad. But Joffrey, he was killing prostitutes with a
He was just a
crossbow,
little-
and
he
he's
was a
a
little shit.
dick, man.
He was just a little shit.
Yeah,
You know.
and he was a pussy. He had fight. At least Ramsey could fight. Yeah,
Hey, Mike, can you whistle?
Of course.
he's in. Why you gotta do that? Because he plays instrument. Don't touch me. He plays instrument. Don't touch me, Darren.
You can't whistle, Ben.
One in three can't whistle. So by what do you
Fact
call
check.
it? You know what I'm saying?
1 in 3.
1 in 3 can't whistle. So if so facto, in the podcast, I am just a statistic. You know what I'm saying?
Black
This
man,
sound like
black man.
this sound like an infomercial that come on at 3:30 in the morning. Did you know that 1 in 3? And it's like sad dogs like sitting there.
Did you know that 1 in 3 black men can't whistle? It just got like.
It's just really low, Mike. I could do it. It's just low.
Let's hear it.
It's like a hum. And if you can hum, you can whistle. So I'm figuring it out.
Can we hear you whistle? Get out, please.
We
Wait a
did-
minute. Time out.
Mike,
Time out.
Mike, we
you
did this
made
already.
Darren play his saxophone.
Mike, we did this
but
already.
I wasn't here for it, and I missed it.
If you go to our Instagram page, PLSD.
No, man, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
Yeah,
broke
what's our
out-
Instagram?
He broke out his saxophone, man.
Mike,
You
I'm not
gotta-
doing it.
Come
Mike,
on, man.
I'm not doing it. Mike, you an OG. You the man. You a legend out here. Yeah, I'm calling you a legend. But I will not subject myself to this again. It was a very hard week for me after that episode. Darren, did you fact check my fact that I made up?
There's no Google doesn't want to tell
You don't know
me.
how to use Google. I'll find it.
I got it.
After
Jen, help me.
after our conversation yesterday,
Wow, 67% said they can't whistle, so 2 out of 3 can't.
Come on. Come on.
Wow.
This is strange happening right now.
He
Only
wrote,
that-
he probably wrote a paper on this in college.
I didn't know it was that bad.
Professor was like, "What's your most embarrassing trait?" And Bill
I
was
am-
like, "You know what? I can't
I am in
whistle."
the majority of the country. 67% cannot whistle. Y'all are special.
Only
So
13%
is your
consider
whistle
it
actually
excellent.
like you just humming
He
and you
needs to
just
hear it.
pretending? So you be like,
It ain't even that good.
"Come on,
It ain't
man, you
even
gotta
that
try.
good.
You gotta try it."
Mike, I
I
did.
told you, change the
I did.
speed of
I
how
tried my
fast you
best.
blow.
Leave me alone, Jen. I've been practicing at home. It's not working. I'll talk to you after the podcast. God damn it.
please make this stop. Please make this stop.
Who brought this up, Jen? You had to get me.
Move along. Move along.
I just wanted to move on from Game of Thrones. I had to
Oh,
derail.
Jen is the wild card in this
Yes,
whole
she
thing.
is.
Straight
Mike.
up,
I'm glad you picked that up
she's
quickly.
like changed the subject so quick.
She pretends to be quiet for the first 20 minutes and then she just pounces on you.
Anyway,
More-
what else are we talking about? Please.
More nerd shit. Avengers Endgame.
Is that
Y'all
like
can't
next
wait
week?
till I need to pee.
I'm ready to watch
Go.
it.
So y'all get tickets yet though?
Nah.
Check
Nah,
out
I heard
how-
it was tough.
Check out how big of a nerd I am. I never did this before in my life. As the day they went on sale, I saw an article that folks are having a hard time getting tickets. So I just happened to log on and see one of the theaters that with the reclining seats.
Yeah.
Whole shit was full except for like two, not in the front row, but like the section before it breaks out.
Yeah.
The last two in the front. I get them. I never bought tickets that early before in my life.
Jesus. When does it come out? Next week?
The 26th.
God damn.
It's funny
Yeah.
because someone I follow on Instagram posted a picture and they were like, "These are the only seats available for Endgame." And it was like the two top handicap seats.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then I think Vic Bam put something about how there's no tickets for Endgame. I'm like, "What is an Endgame?"
Yeah.
And people around me, nobody knew because
No.
whatever. I was like, "All right."
It's going down.
Yeah, and because the lady's
Excellent.
bouncing the next day. So I'm like, it's either we watch it that night or I'm watching it without you.
Yeah.
While you're away. So is that serious?
Wow.
Yes, it's like Game of Thrones almost. But Jen doesn't watch any of the.
She don't
those
watch
shows.
movies, so.
Nah, I can't go to the movies either, man.
Nah?
Really?
Nah, I go to sleep.
You fall asleep at the theater?
Did
You get
deluxe,
comfy.
Man, I did deluxe level Sunday.
You're too comfortable.
Yeah, me and the wife went to go see what's that? Jordan Peele film. Us.
Oh, the movie was just a little.
Well, I mean, we in deluxe levels. As soon as I hit that button, it was like,
Yeah.
my feet went up, bruh.
It's like being on the couch.
Heard that voice. It was like, you are received. And I was just like, oh, yeah, good night. Good night. Bro, I woke up and she was talking again. And I'm like, man,
What you good?
I don't even know what the hell happened. I'm like, babe, this almost over.
What's she think of the movie?
She said she didn't understand it.
Ah, yeah.
So, like a lot of people, though, everyone's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I talked to white people that went to go see it, and they were like, I just don't get it. Just like Get Out, I didn't get that either. I don't understand. Like, this makes zero sense. Jordan Peele's really not that talented. I like Key and Peele.
They
I'm
just
like,
want to
oh,
laugh.
sure, of course you like Key
They
and
just
Peele.
want to laugh.
Of course you do. I just don't get it. I'm like,
Oh,
yo,
shit.
Google it. Read some forward on it. Y'all read up on Game of Thrones?
Right?
You know, you
was
can
a
tell
good
me what the
movie.
line is for who's going to take the Iron Throne.
It was a good movie.
But you can't read about us
Yeah.
or Get Out?
And
Like, read about it.
If they would have read a couple of things would have made sense.
Exactly.
So I'm going to
But
watch
I don't
it
think they can
on
actually
bootleg.
really relate to
bootleg.
everything.
Yeah, and a lot of
But-
that,
but
it wasn't
the-
even race
Yeah, but
related.
this one wasn't
yeah.
racial.
But I think
Not
people
like Get Out
wanted
was.
it to be,
Yeah,
so they
well,
couldn't really get it.
Because Get Out was like that.
Yeah, because
Get
it's a
Out
black family that's
Yeah.
the lead. So they can't see, that's so uncommon in a non-race related film that they're trying to see the racial part of it. So it's,
But no, it wasn't racial at all.
yeah. I forgot to ask an important Game of Thrones question to the fellas, really. Jen, you can answer too if you like.
I don't like.
Who can get it?
Brienne of Tarth.
Would you?
Would
oh,
you?
that was like my Queen Latifah.
Would you? Come on. Darren, nah?
Nah, I'll pass.
Mike?
Sword fight with her.
She's too strong. I like strong women, but Jesus. I
Mike?
feel like she would just leave me on.
She's just a little hard in the
Yeah,
face.
she did. She got box face, yo.
Yeah.
Ivan Drago.
Yeah.
Right, she got a Drago face.
And I don't even feel like she could like submit in a sexy type of way.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
She be like, oh, okay, well,
I feel like she would take my saxophone away from me. Give me this. I'm like, hey, be gentle with that. That costs a lot of money. It's like she throw it to
right,
the
right.
side.
Go on.
Like, don't throw my shit.
Lay with me. Come on.
I
Right?
see,
Take off her belt or sword.
I see my saxophone playing brothers don't like a challenge.
Babe's like, I'll climb that tree.
And if you pay attention, her interactions with Jamie in the show, you saw those, Jen, at that point. When he got his hand cut off and they were in the pool, she has a soft spot. So when she has a soft spot, all that tough shit's out the window.
I'd rather take down Egrid. Egrid was was tough, but
Who's Egrid?
Jon Snow's chick, the wildling chick.
Oh yeah,
That's
You
his
know
wife
nothing,
in real
Jon
life.
Snow.
yeah,
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 this guy-
Yeah.
super dope.
Yeah.
But she was also tough, but not
but
in
she
a
was different
hard.
than
She a different guy. I'd rather
Not
have
a
Brienne
hard-
than that.
Really?
What?
I'd
So
much
for
rather have
toughness?
Egrid.
Give me
Oh,
Brienne.
he's talking about for toughness. You're talking about for sexiness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she could be tough. You know, I like tough.
Give me
What
tall
about,
ass
what
Brienne.
about the other wildling that was taking care of Bran for a minute?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
She
yeah,
dope.
yeah,
The one she was
Yes.
dusty and musty all the time.
But then when she cleaned up a little bit, I was like,
Well, Ramsey cleaned her up and then gutted her out. Like,
yeah.
Wow, this is a very different Game of Thrones.
Wow.
Well, you got to discuss all aspects of the show,
Yes.
Jen.
Right, but I'm saying this is unique. No other podcast is gonna give you this. She
Live
looked
and
dusty
direct.
and musty, but when you clean her up,
Yeah. And she grew on me. She grew on me.
What?
you say he did what now? He did what?
wait,
Wait.
He sliced
Oh,
up.
she saw it. Yeah.
He sliced. No, that's not how you put the.
Well, I
first one.
said gutted out.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Got it.
Not literally though.
Right.
cut
Right.
up.
He would literally because he was crazy, but that's not what he did.
Yeah.
Oh, Darren, your sax feathers.
Sax feathers. Darren, I had a question for you.
Yeah.
You were being messy on the Facebook.
I was. God damn it. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's it.
So I go on Facebook like once a
No,
day.
you were there. You were part of it.
You were.
Oh.
I go on Facebook like once a day, Mike. Right? And I see my friend Darren. So I'm going to read his status or whatever.
Oh boy.
Here's what Darren said. I wish I knew how this DJ made it this far. ...
Yo, I did see that.
Yeah.
I wanted to read the comments, but
Yeah.
I didn't have time for it that day.
I don't usually put shit up like that, right?
Hold on, I need to go to it because I need to read the comments.
Yeah.
real quick.
They
I don't-
comments just said the same thing.
Comments
Who
was
is
cool.
it?
They were like, yo,
Tag them.
one person was like, yo, tag
Tag
at
'em.
the person.
Yeah.
was me.
Yeah.
So Darren,
Yeah. Who am I talking about?
on our internationally known podcast, Adam Adapper, my G.
Where was you at, son?
All right. So,
I hope he gives us the real.
all right. So, I'll give you the real. Right.
Damn, you done cracked the
No,
code.
listen. I'll give you the real, and I'll give you the reason why. Just my train of thought, the whole thing, right?
Hennessy make you say some
So,
things.
I'm driving home. I'm listening to 101.
Oh boy.
Shit.
101, right?
Damn.
Right? Yeah, yeah. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I listen to 101, and this DJ is playing. Now, I can tell you every time I hear this guy, you're a DJ.
Uh-huh.
We listen to other DJs, and we we just critique. We naturally critique. That wasn't good. That was good. You could have done that. I love that.
Yeah.
I give praise where I can.
Right.
Every time I hear this DJ spin, I say the same shit. Why are you on the radio?
Oof.
Right? To me, right? I don't think.
I'm sorry, can you pause for a second?
Huh?
Nothing good happens when a black person says, to me.
To me. Well, you know why? Because I realize everybody has their own opinion.
That means you're about to say some shit.
I'm about to say some shit.
All right, turn my mic back off.
I have my own opinion, and every time I hear this guy, I'm like, your transitions are terrible.
Oof.
I can hear you trying. Now, it's one thing.
We should have saved this for when we go
Well,
on
Monday, right?
Monday.
Right? It's one thing. Like, I understand beginner DJ. It's one thing if you're a beginner. I've been a
Holy shit.
beginner.
Bless
Bless
you.
you. And I can recognize when you're trying to find your groove. You're trying to figure out the transitions. You have the idea in your head, but you're not executing it correctly. I understand
Oh,
that.
Word.
I've been hearing you for like at least 4 years, brother.
Bless you.
And your transitions have not gotten any better.
He said, brother, we know it's a guy.
No,
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if anybody's ever told you. I know you have boys. I know you have people that big you up. I don't know if anybody's ever been honest with you and said like, "Yo, you can't transition, or you can't like your song choice is all right." But every time I hear you transition, ask the girl. Swear to God, every time I hear it, and the girls in the car, they're like, "Yo, daddy, calm down," right? Because I'm always like, "Yo, this is terrible. Like, this is terrible." Now, the only reason why I haven't tagged him is because Darren, I know I'm not on the radio. I'm not. He's doing better than me as far as I'm concerned. He's on the radio. He has a bigger following than I.
He don't got a mansion in West Washington.
I mean, you're right. Right? Right? He may be in the club. I don't
don't
know
know
what
that?
he's doing. Hey, good. I don't know what he's doing for himself. I just know he's a DJ out here trying to make it. I can't hate on him from that. I'm not hating on him for that. I'm hating on your skill as a DJ. Yes, I said it. Now,
Okay. Continue.
so
Why y'all got me in here for this?
right, because
Listen,
Now
I had
listen.
nothing to do with that.
listen,
Y'all could have ejected me. Y'all
I
could
didn't know
have
you was gonna
ejected
do
me
it.
before
Listen.
we did this.
listen.
Darren, we just got to stop there.
No.
All right, all right.
And
all
like,
right.
so
Let's turn
part of
my
me
mic
is
back off.
like, Darren, like you have all this in your head. Like, if I was doing terrible, you've told me a couple times, try not to do that.
'Cause I love you.
Try
You're my
not to
brother.
do this.
I want
Yeah,
you to,
right?
you know,
So,
excel, yeah.
and I speak. We're all from Rhode Island. We all should big up each other. So it's wrong of me to sit here and like bash the homie and not say anything.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know him personally. I know I've never met him. So I should say to myself, Darren, like hit him up.
Yeah.
And say, hey, see you doing your thing. You're terrible. like or like however it's supposed to be said. Right. And like you remember a couple weeks ago I said
This is great.
right? You remember a couple weeks ago I was talking about another DJ?
Yeah.
And like the young buck. The following day, I hit him up and I said, I don't think what you're saying is true.
Good shit.
We had a little back and forth about it. Da 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 da.
How'd that go though? Was he receptive?
No.
Oh,
Right. But listen, I said my
But
point.
yet somehow this seems like a good idea to you.
Right.
All
No,
right,
no.
cool.
But you know why he wasn't receptive? Because so this was the whole Rhode Island doesn't big
no
you up.
support or
Right. You
whatever.
have no support in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't think that's true because you do have support in Rhode Island. And I said, here's a couple examples of support. If you have 3 people that support you or 30, you still have support in Rhode Island.
Facts.
And he said he brought it back to, oh, I'm better than this DJ. I'm better than that
God.
DJ. And I was like, no, it's not a
So-
skill thing.
So
Like,
he wasn't receiving.
he wasn't getting what I was saying. I was like, you know what? Wash my hands. I said my piece.
Yeah.
So
And I'm glad that we never followed up. So I'm glad you actually reached out.
yeah,
to
I
him
did.
To,
Because I don't want to be one of those hypocritical people that just sit here and talk and da da da. So I am going to reach out to him somehow and say, hey, as another DJ that hears you, your transitions are terrible.
I hope he listens to the podcast.
I hope so. He probably doesn't. But like, so
He's gonna be like, you got the nerve talking about
Right.
transitions, you motherfuckers.
right? But like this is again as a beginner DJ, like we know what that sounds like. Bim. If you've been doing this for 4 or 5 years, and again you're on the radio, so you had to make it somehow. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You get gigs. Congratulations. But I know for me, if I sounded terrible, I would hope Mike will put me aside. Hey, you know that white party we did, the all white party over there? Yeah, you didn't really sound that good, and I welcome that.
Yeah.
I want to get better.
Absolutely.
Right. So I'm gonna make it a point to try to reach out to him tomorrow.
God bless.
However, and hopefully nicely say it. Maybe he'll be receptive, and maybe he'll bash me on the radio. Cool. I know that I said my piece.
It's only right if he bashed you on the radio. That'd be fun.
It'd be great. I'll be there Monday morning, ready.
Let's
for the
go.
festival. Anyways,
I
we're
don't
done.
like this.
Mike, have you ever run into a situation
Wait.
where
You missed the clear plug opportunity, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
On Monday,
is it happening for sure? Is it
Yes,
this coming Monday?
This coming Monday.
Oh shit! All right,
8
Do it.
o'clock in the morning.
Do
we
it.
will be on.
believe it or not,
I would be miserable.
It'll be 2 grumpy people and 1 happy person.
After Game of Thrones too,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
probably watching twice.
We'll
Yeah.
be on 101.1 FM in the morning with DJ Franchise and DJ Boom. Tune in, join us.
don't.
You better hope they don't listen to this podcast.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
This nigga just kept going. Like, we're going in 3 days.
I love it. I love it.
So
No, it's good.
I'm gonna hit him up. I
Yeah.
definitely am.
Yes.
And if I sound disrespectful, I can articulate myself. I can't even say the word.
But you can do it, though.
I can do it.
I got you.
After
And
that, you need a drink now.
Yeah, you
Word.
definitely need a shot. That Capri Sun ain't finished yet?
Nah, I put some more
No,
Hennessy
that's
in there.
enough.
Oh, all right.
I
Yeah.
don't even think he got juice in there. That's
Yeah.
Nah.
That's a little bit of juice.
Straight up. Mike, you ever been in a situation where you heard somebody who played somewhere, but you had to kind of school them, or
I love you, Jeff.
you know?
I don't know, man. When it comes to like the music scene like that, I think there's a little bit of there's fakeness in that a little bit, but then like if you're cool enough with somebody, they'll pull you to the side.
Right.
I know I can only speak from my experience. I've had a couple OGs pull me to the side and say, "Hey, listen, this is where you need to improve. This is where you were slacking a little bit. You could get better in this. You can get better in that. And the older they are, the realer they are.
Yeah.
Right.
Why
They
wouldn't you
gonna
want to
be
take
like,
that advice from
listen,
somebody who got more
I had
experience?
an OG. I'll never forget, man. I was doing a jazz gig. And, I never professed to be a jazz player, but, I faked it a little bit. And he played Giant Steps by John Coltrane, one of the toughest jazz songs you could possibly play. He knew I wasn't ready for that. Man, this was like 10 years ago. I got up there and just totally flopped. As I'm playing, I literally wanted to just run out this club.
Wow.
And after the show was over, he was like, I did Giant Steps for a reason. I wanted to humble you. He was like, now you'll get in the lab and you'll practice and you'll make it happen, down the line. And I took his words and I took it for life. I'm like, okay, let me get my shit together, because he obviously saw my weakness. He exposed it.
Interesting.
And I think he meant something good by it, but whether he did or didn't, like, it fueled my fire.
That's
Like
interesting.
something like that could only make you want to be better. And if
Right.
it doesn't make you want to be better, then you're in your own way anyway.
Wow, that's interesting. So, damn, what's that movie with the?
I know.
Shut up, Jen. She don't watch movies. That's the thing on this podcast, and she never watched us listeners. She lied to you. But anyways,
I lied to you.
Oh.
Oh.
what happened there?
Oh, never mind. I'm trying to find his name.
Yeah, there was a flick that I saw, but like his coach pushed him, like drumming wise, like just kept pushing him.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I never watched that movie though.
Dope. Oh man, I finally sat down and watched it. Dope movie. But like from someone who plays an instrument, you need to, because you can only do so much on your own. But like DJ wise, I will play my mixes over and say, okay, I don't like that. Mm-hmm. I can improve on that blend. But even outside of that, another ear is valuable.
True.
So in that world, like, how can you not listen to somebody else as they give you some gems, especially the older folks?
True.
So how did you take it, or was it some stuff that you kind of knew already, or was it new to you?
I mean, when you first hear it, it hurts your feelings. Because every gig you do, you feel like you did well or you did your best.
Right.
And then you know where you slacked and you know where your downfalls are. But I mean, you know, when you're young, it kind of gets to you like, oh, who do you think you are? Who do you think he is? But the older you get and the more mature you get in the game, you actually can appreciate what they have to say.
Yeah.
You know, so now any constructive criticism I get, I'm going to take, man.
Awesome.
Because, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, like, you always strive to be better. Nobody's absolutely perfect.
Right.
You know, so you're just trying to grow in whatever you're doing and grow in your craft.
Facts.
You know, that's huge.
Do you like Crucial Conflict?
Smoking on.
I like how she.
In the
Like,
middle of the
listen,
pod.
it's like she sat there and she was like, "Hey, Mike."
Jenny, can you tell us how you got to that one?
You really want to know?
Yeah. We like to know the path.
He was talking
Mm-hmm.
in his accent on the mic, and I'm just listening to him talk, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's not a Cali accent. He said from the Midwest. I can hear that. Indiana is kind of Chicago. Chicago Crucial Conflict. Do you like?
What's that?
Yo, I can't.
And you know what? It gets bad because the more I drink and the more dark I drink,
It makes sense.
the worse I sound country as hell.
You don't miss home, man?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going home in 3 weeks.
Dope. How often you get down there?
I try to go like once or twice a year.
Yeah.
It's tough, you know, having, you know, the schedule I have and them being so far away. But, you know, I do what I can do.
And they know how you get down, though, right? Like, do you pick up gigs when you're down there? Or?
I'm actually, I'm doing, it's called the Back to Muncie, like, celebration. So they do, like, this humongous outside centers called Cannon Commons.
Okay.
So it's a large, like, yard outside, and it's a big stage and everything. Last year was about maybe 800-900 people in and out.
Damn.
And so this year we're doing it again. It happens every 4 years in my hometown.
Awesome.
So I'm headlining this year.
Wow.
What's the hometown?
Muncie, Indiana.
Muncie.
Yeah.
How far is that from Gary? You know where I'm going?
The G. 2 hours and
I do.
45
They took
minutes,
it down.
driving about 85 miles an hour.
They took what down?
The HBO, I saw a headline that they were taking down the Neverland movie.
Oh, I didn't know that. You've been to the Jackson House, of course, or buy it, nah?
Man, listen, like, the G ain't really nowhere that you want to kind of visit.
It's
and
hood
drive
like
around.
that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in and out.
Mm.
Got a couple homies from the G, though.
Okay, salute. Off topic.
That's everything.
Mike, your beard is glistening, my brother. I can't ignore it.
Yo, man.
Darren,
Yo.
I had a beer topic too.
Yo, so we gonna use that as a. But Dan, what you put in there, man?
Yo, popping, yo.
Bruh, it's my secret serum, man.
You
Nah, real talk. I think it's called the Dollar Beard Club.
Oh, I seen them.
really?
Yeah, man.
Okay, for the listeners who don't check out the YouTube or anything, and even if you do see it, it's not gonna do any justice. I'm securing my manhood. This brother's beard is glistening, beloved.
the whole time.
It's extra moisturized, man. That shit's beautiful.
I mean, he got his locks he could take care of. You know what I'm saying? You still go to the barbershop, man. Like, I'm shaving my head with a Bic, bro. The beard is all I really got, man. That's
Shit.
This is like
It's on
me.
point, bro.
Yo, that
It's on
shit.
That's
point.
my
It's
Samson,
on
bro.
point.
So I gotta take care of that.
Fire. My whole joint can't connect, man. So I'm just looking at it like, damn.
It's hate.
His beard is
all
thick,
full.
pause,
Right?
you know,
Pause.
if applicable. You know what I'm saying? It's
Sorry,
glistening.
hola, Wanye.
Yeah.
Juices and berries in there.
The wife
Jen, shut up.
the wife talks about me too. So when she listen to this, she gonna be like, "See," but I'm gonna tell her, I'm gonna be like, "See, it's appreciated."
Hell yeah. Oh,
She
she
got-
don't like the beard?
Well, she'd be like, "Why are you in the mirror so much?" Or "Why you do this?" You know, because I mean, you got to take care of what you have.
Dedication.
So you know, I
Word.
condition. I do what I got to do. I'm lining it up,
Bro.
You know, so
Yeah, no, you doing the Lord's work, my brother. I'm gonna dap you on behalf of the Beardless brothers. You know what I'm saying? We see you shining, and we ain't hating. We appreciating.
I'm gonna have Darren glistening too.
Word.
If he gonna play the saxophone, you got to glisten.
Come
in the
on
beard
now,
department.
full circle all the way around.
Straight up, bro.
Now,
Hey,
Straight up.
so my beard topic.
go ahead.
As we all can tell, I took out my braids.
Yes, you did.
I'm terrible
What
at
you
doing my own hair. I'm terrible at doing hair, but my own hair, whew, Lord. So I took them out yesterday. We saw the Snapchat picture of like Marge Simpson, and I didn't know what to do. I'm like, I have to wash it, whatever. So I went to Sally's to get some new hair washing shit. What they call it, shampoo and conditioner. And there was a whole section of beard products by Rick Ross.
Oh, I did see that.
Did you know that?
I saw it when I went to Sally's to get
said-
beard oil. My shit don't look like his. But,
And I was just very proud of Ricky Rose because not only does he have the wing stops, but he's got this. And, we talk about like rappers doing more than just rapping and using them. And like even with the Nipsey, that was
Yeah.
like his thing, like get into businesses, don't just do
Absolutely.
music. And that. So going into Sally's and seeing he has a product that actually, because I Googled it, it's exclusive to Sally's.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. So you
Yeah.
got a exclusive contract with them or
Yeah.
deal with them. That's good bread.
Imagine you didn't grab some and bring it
What
in.
would I do with it?
Give it to Darren. Give it to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
That shit
my
my
beard's
bang.
kind of
We gonna
scruffy.
get you started
Right.
on the Rick Ross
Right,
beard game.
right.
You can go to full joint.
And you can trust Rick Ross's beard stuff because you see his
Yeah,
beard.
yeah, his
beard
beard
pops
be
too.
out there. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Beard lit.
Yeah. Damn, I ain't. Yeah.
And he losing mad weight too.
Right.
He
Take
almost-
care of
he
himself.
gonna be as little as James Harden in a little bit.
And Fat Joe, he lost some mad weight too.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
another one. What you gonna say, Jen?
That was it.
Oh, thank you, Jen. No, but no, and it's important because certain things like that, I'd want to support. So even
Right.
if I don't know how much stock he has in it, but the fact that his name's on it, I want that kind of entrepreneurship in our culture to continue. True. Because if Ross's brand pushes out some of the other brands that don't care about the culture, I'd rather have that.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, have Ross's on flourish. Shit.
I'm gonna take a minute to tell our listeners to subscribe, share, and listen to us.
Do that shit.
We kind of deep in the episode already.
Are we?
Yeah. So make sure you follow us on Instagram at PLSDLTHIS, on Twitter the same handle. Follow us on Facebook. Please delete this. On YouTube, please delete this. Make sure you follow and listen to us on your favorite streaming platforms such as Spotify, Spreaker, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, pretty much any podcast app. We are there.
Google?
And Google Play. Yes. Mike, where can the good people find you?
Make
Again,
sure
one
you
more
follow
time.
me on Instagram.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing right now.
Yes.
Mike Rollins Co.
Yes.
ROLLINSCO.
Yes. Make sure you stop by and follow the brother.
Please do. And like. Don't just follow. Like.
And go to the events.
And come to District tonight.
Another
show.
another wonderful thing that just happens in our wonderful state of Rhode Island.
Oh, yep.
It's just I
Live
don't know.
music.
I love live music.
Me too.
Fellas, don't let ladies get you in trouble. Don't do dumb shit because of vagina.
Well, we're like in relationships, all of us. But explain for the single guys.
Even still. So I'm on Channel 10's website.
Oh boy.
And there was this firefighter who went into a 7-Eleven to buy something with no clothes on. So, of course, the clerk
What
came
you mean?
just naked.
He was naked.
He was naked.
Went into the
Firefighter.
store.
He went into 7-Eleven with his thing just out.
In Providence?
No, Middletown.
Oh.
Oh,
Outside of Providence, these things occur.
His
I
whole
was gonna say,
thing is
like,
out.
the 7-Eleven I'm thinking about.
Brushy.
Chad.
Chad.
Don't laugh at that. No, actually,
I
it's
used to
closed.
shout
Oh,
out,
it's shut down?
shout out to that 7-Eleven with them taquitos though.
Taquitos from the
Taquitos
7-Eleven,
at 2
cuz.
a.m. when
Come on,
Golden
man.
Crust was closed.
You don't know how long it was on the Rolly thing. Hey, give me that anyways. Give me that.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's definitely closed.
Is it?
Yeah, I said that last week. Y'all don't listen.
What? Oh, you did, yeah.
Y'all don't listen.
And
The
I'm
PC
sorry,
Mart's
with the-
open.
yeah, that's what it
Fireman
was.
naked in Middletown.
Yeah, so he went to 7-Eleven. The clerk kind of panicked, sold him whatever he wanted, but called 911. So they got a plate. Police found him. They pulled him over, but he had his clothes on. So they was like, "Do you know what we pulled you over for?" He was like, "Yeah, probably for going to 7-Eleven naked." So basically, the girl he was with dared him to go, and now you're a whole firefighter.
So you're probably getting fired.
registered as a sex offender.
Right.
Because you can't be out in public.
So
naked.
fellas, don't be doing some dumb shit because of vagina.
Because somebody dared you?
His girl.
You already beat, beloved. You don't have to do dumb
Maybe
shit.
he hadn't beat yet.
He a damn fool if he did that and didn't beat already. Or did
Which is
that.
better?
Or did
Which
that
is
to try to
worse?
beat. If you a grown man doing that and you
He's
didn't
60.
beat.
Time out.
Yo.
Time out. This story gets even worse. Could you have given us all the details beforehand?
They interrupted me. I'm sorry.
60-year-old man went into a 7-Eleven naked
I'll make sure he's 60.
because his woman dared him.
Yeah.
You know.
How old
She
was
said.
she?
She said.
Yeah.
And what kind of meth was that?
Right.
Yeah, Walsh, 60, was charged with disorderly conduct. They put his whole name in the damn article.
Got to. Shame him.
He did it because he believed it was legal in Rhode Island and his girlfriend had dared him to do.
Believe what exactly was legal?
Because he's
in
from
Rhode
Mass.
Island?
He's a Mass firefighter. He thought going to a store naked was legal.
So you could do
That's
that shit
legal
in
in
Mass?
Mass?
I
No,
thought they
that's why
said
he
no
didn't.
shirt, shoes,
No
no.
shirt.
No service. So arrest the worker for serving him too.
Yeah, bro. Got to be put out for that.
Right.
No shirt, no shoes,
No
beloved.
That
Say
should-
it again for the people in the back.
That should be the title of this episode. No shirt, no shoes, no service.
Oh, fuck.
No shirt, no sex.
No shirt, no,
No
sax,
sax.
no service.
No sacks
Got
for
it.
Darren if he don't get his stuff down.
I don't need
No sex with that.
So can I ask you guys a random question?
Yes.
Ask
Came
away.
about.
T'Challa.
That doesn't even make any sense. Oh, his shirt.
So, all right.
Are you hot?
No, I'm nice and warm. I'm dizzy though. Stupid Hennessy. God damn you, Mike. So whenever we have
Tipsy, yes. Drunk, yes. Fucked up, yeah. I'm dizzy.
Yo, he put his voice 6 octaves higher.
So-
Fight him, yo. Fight this man.
yo, Jen has been looking to try to get one of us.
I see what she's trying to do.
Right.
She's trying to separate
whenever-
us.
Told you
we-
been whistling Dixie.
Look at her. See,
Yeah,
she's
right.
trying to.
Again.
She's trying to drive the stake
bad. Go
between
ahead.
us.
Go ahead.
Whenever we have a guest on the show, we usually make it a point to ask that guest, "Hey, what do you want to drink?" And the good brother Mike Rollins here said, "Hey, if you want me to be honest, get the what do you call it?
I said the dark trio.
There we go. Cool.
He real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
See the Henny, Remy at 1738.
ugh. Hey. So my question to you guys: you're in relationships. You do something for your partner. Either you take them somewhere, you do something for them. What is that thing that you do, and you're like, I expect sex after this?
Breathe, nigga.
Nothing.
Female.
Wow. Okay. Thanks, Jed, for being completely honest there. Because I asked my wife the same question section, and she was like, "I expect it every day."
The
Cool.
fuck?
Right. So, Pim, what is that? I'm gonna wash the dishes. I expect some ass. All right. I'm gonna clean the house.
Look, as a man, it's very delicate,
Different.
difficult time these days. I never expect anything. I just have to accept it when it's given
It's
to
such a
me.
sad existence. Isn't it?
So whenever it's a there's whenever she wants to offer it, I'll take it happily.
I'm just a common beggar.
Never do I ever expect.
All right,
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
brother Mike.
Them said it so eloquently.
We don't expect. We just receive.
You said it so eloquently, my brother. Like, I gotta be honest, man. I'm going with Bim on this one, man.
Facts.
Like, at the end of the day, I mean, we're married. I'll be married 5 years this year.
Wow.
So at
Congrats,
the end of the
congrats.
day, like, you know, I'm done with the whole planning. You know, I'm done with the, you know, it's 2:00 in the afternoon. You know, today's gonna be the day. I'm gonna go home and get some. Because sometimes just the day don't work like
Right.
that. You're two
Right.
working class citizens. Like, she could be tired when you get home, or you could be tired, and shit just may not work out that day.
Yeah.
You know, it's
So
not
you-
like when we were like 18 and 19,
Right.
where it's like, if you come over my house,
As soon as you walk in the door,
yeah, something's going down.
after I have some Kool-Aid,
Listen, I'd be like,
stuff.
she'd be like, I brought him Wendy's. He better fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it's not working like that, bruh.
shit. But on the flip side, we as the men's, we gotta be ready if they're ready. Because
Yeah.
if not, that could be a problem potentially.
That's a problem.
Yeah,
So y'all understand what the problem is, and y'all understand what the contract is. So
yeah.
what we talking about right
we
now?
just gotta be ready. That's it.
You gotta be ready, and you gotta take it when you can get it. Don't ask for it one more time than that.
Yeah.
So what the fuck we talking about?
I don't know where that come from.
I'm talking about practice.
Oh, we're talking about practice.
So wait a minute. Did you have a special chore that you did or
No,
something the
no,
other
that's
day?
not
That
bad.
That's where we start.
All right, so for instance, right?
Thanks, Mike.
For instance,
he
right?
raked the yard.
Well, listen,
That's a big yard.
It is.
yo, after I rig, leave me alone. Don't touch me. Right? Don't touch me. I don't want to see you. God damn it, the Tennessee. Told you guys I didn't want to do this.
After manual labor, do not ask
Don't
me for shit.
Right.
Finish
Right.
shoveling.
Don't touch me.
Hey, Bam, you gonna whistle for us?
It would sound just the same. If he did it, it would sound just like this.
I use this shit.
You can't make a saxophone work either.
make this bitch work.
Oh, stop.
Y'all finish or y'all done?
So,
I got a bedtime.
so if I clean the house, from,
From top to bottom?
like if I mop the hallways and the floors in the rooms and I get everything out in order
In one day?
in one day, right?
Shit.
I expect something. But
You
then,
expect the sex after
I
that?
expect the sex after that. But then I feel bad because she'll do that just on a random Tuesday.
Right.
And I'll just be like, "Oh, hi baby."
I'm with Darren too, though.
You clean the house,
know?
you want the sex.
Yeah, if I'm sweeping and I'm fabuloso,
Right.
and I break out the Swiffer too,
Right.
I just be thinking as I'm sweating and I'm hitting the Swiffer,
Right.
like I'm thinking to myself,
I'm
when she come home and she
She
smell that
sees all this,
fabuloso,
right? She knows
she gonna
son.
be like,
Yeah.
okay.
Y'all don't be thinking like, I want to take a nap? Nah.
It's a big
Nah, it may not come right after, but
At some point.
at some point,
yeah.
I need you to.
I'll
just
get into
be-
bed like almost expecting it. Like I'll be like, "All right, hey baby," like the Winston Duke in the movie. He was every guy. I was like, "Yo, that's me.
That's you.
That's me." When the guy got in the bed, he was like, let me pose for you guys." Yeah,
You get in bed with the hoop shorts on.
right, right. You know, Mike. And just wait till she sees this.
The extra
Right.
soft ones too.
Right.
The ones where you walk 2 steps and you feeling good.
And then she get in the bed and just, "All right, good night, Mike." And you're like,
Wait, hey.
But you see all
You
this.
smell
so-
it? You smell the
right,
pine saw?
I put the good cologne on tonight.
Right?
Oh, fuck.
All right,
That was weird.
Whatever, Jim. Wait till your house is clean before you get home.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like in my house. You might deserve it, actually.
See?
right.
That's true.
So that's what I think I'm gonna get.
You did that recently?
No,
Oh.
I mean, but what I was told by her is
Oh, you didn't actually do it.
no, I did it. I do clean. I
Yeah.
try.
But the whole house is a
I
lot.
try.
Yeah, no, but I do the whole house.
That's
You
like
know.
once?
Yeah,
Shit.
it just takes. You have to do it in order. You see, you have to start from that way, and then you have to work this way, and then you have to kick
Yeah.
everybody out. Anyways, but then she told me, she was like, "Oh, if we go on a date, I expect it."
Huh?
But see, the thing with me is like, if we go out to eat,
You're paying.
now you're paying. If I eat too much, don't look at me.
Facts.
Right, because I in my head I'm like, yo, this is not, it's going great.
Because
We're
you got a
talking.
doo-doo, that's
Right.
why.
Not even I gotta.
And ain't no air freshener or plungers in the bathroom.
Leaving streaks like a motherfucker.
He did not check. He didn't assess the scene.
See, but I'm fat, so I just be eating, and then I get past the point where I'm like I can't move. So then I get home like, yo, don't even look at me. Like, just good night, baby.
Darren is my spirit animal.
High five.
Yeah, I be eating way too much at the
Yo,
restaurant.
man,
Like, don't look at me.
Don't even look at. But I be talking mad shit at the beginning of that. Oh, you wait till we get home. Yeah, you wait. And
That's
then-
your first
And then by the time we leave, I'm like, oh God, why did I do that? Here, hold my belt.
Not hold my belt.
So you be the one unbuttoning your pants?
Yo, like
Darren just goes to
yo,
sweatpants. Oh shit! What is happening?
anyways.
Oh, God.
Once again, we'll be on
That's good.
WBRU Monday mornings.
Yeah. Shout out to the franchise.
Darren had
Yeah.
all the, sorry, and Darren had all the energy. Just remember that part. And yeah, it's gonna be great.
That's,
Oh, we got time. We still got time.
do we?
Yeah.
I had to look at my text messages then.
Hold on.
Anything
Mike,
else?
did you have anything
you want?
that you wanted to address Actually,
about?
you got district coming up. What other gigs you got coming in the city or in the state?
Let me think. In the city or the state. Let me look at the calendar, man.
Actually, how
Calendar's crazy
often
right now?
How often are you doing things outside of Rhode Island and Massachusetts?
It's kind of random.
Oh, so just as they come about.
Yes, as they come about. A lot of things I do outside of my residency is private. Mm-hmm. So that's where the bread.
What's your favorite type of gig?
Ooh, good question.
Favorite type of gig? The ones that pay the most.
Come on now.
Nah, I'm joking. Nah, weddings are cool. Weddings are cool because I like a celebration of life. But I think it just depends because I've done a lot of different types of weddings. Man, I gotta tell y'all this story, man.
Tell us.
I mean,
We're here for the mess.
Being from the Midwest, like I was kind of sheltered to a lot of things.
Right.
So I mean, we only knew 4 races. So when I came out here, I either knew you were either black, white, Chinese, or Mexican.
Build the wall. I get
So,
you. Yeah.
so literally, I didn't know what a Cape Verdean was.
Yeah.
Like, I just saying, oh damn, there's a lot of light skinned people. There's some mixed people with curly hair. I had no idea. The West Indians, so I didn't know what West Indians was. Any of like the Nigerians, anybody from Africa, I had no idea. Of how to distinguish.
Yeah.
So, I did a Nigerian wedding once.
Oh shit.
Boy. Did it start on time?
No, I was a little tardy. But so we're playing the cocktail hour. It's going down, man. Like we're killing it. We're having fun. And all of a sudden, guy comes up to me, beautiful garb, and he starts wiping money on me.
God bless.
So you're like,
Nah, money's dirty.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm like, all right, I wash my face. My soap costs $20. Like, you're not
What
about to
is
wipe
this?
this dirty money on me, bruh. So I immediately went to grab his arm.
Oh.
And man, thank God my keyboard player, Big Walt, was like,
heads aren't
he's like, literally like kind of clawed my back and was like, yo, chill.
Sorry.
And I'm like, I turned around, I'm like, and I'm still playing. 'Cause I'm like, what is he doing? And so he was like, it's cool. It's cool. As he's playing, like,
happened,
just
yeah.
chill.
Yeah.
So I just let it happen. I'm like, because I actually looked out of the corner of my eye and he was wiping me with a 20.
Yes.
And I'm like, all right, nice tip. I appreciate that. So he wiped me with the 20, dropped that. Wiped me with another 20, dropped that. Wiped me with another 20, dropped that. And I'm like, by the time he was done wiping, I'm embracing it. I'm
Yes,
playing.
sir.
Yeah. I'm like, come on, what more do you need? I'm
Yes,
sitting there
sir.
jamming. I'm like, I'm in it. I'm in it.
Yeah.
So it was just a different experience to me.
Yeah, culture, man. Yeah, and
Totally different experience.
that's interesting because a lot of folks that I know from the South say the same thing. Hey, we don't know what all that Cape Verdean and all that stuff is. It's super plain down there. We just know these things: black, white, Asian, Mexican. But like, damn, yeah. So what was that experience like when you came to the Northeast and experiencing all the different women's and whatnot?
It was interesting.
Yeah.
It was interesting because I felt like up here was very accepting to a lot of different things and a lot of different people.
Yeah.
I saw, it was a melting pot of people. I saw a ton of different interracial relationships going on, from like even like transgenders and homosexuality. Like everything was just okay.
Yeah.
Where I'm from, you see somebody and, say someone's cross-dressing, it's going to shut the whole mall down. You see someone dressed as a woman and they're a man, it's going to be like, boom. Yeah. And over the loudspeaker. Excuse me, we got a man walking around in a dress right here. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's something that's absolutely unheard of. But you catch that in Providence Place, you might look for a second out the corner of your eye, but then you're like, all right, where are we going? We headed to the Gap. All right, cool.
Right.
So out here, I felt like everything was just so accepting and everyone was cool and, so more nurturing and loving to, everybody being together and loving.
Word.
So it was different for me.
Absolutely.
Way different.
And shout out to the Nigerian uncle that was spraying Brother Mike heavily. That's love.
Oh, dog, it was some serious love.
Yeah, because we are. That's part of the culture. So, and it's you won't see that. They won't do that with DJs. It's more if there's a band. So usually, if there's a live band playing African music, they'll spray whoever the lead singer is or whoever's the front man. And you're probably the front with the sax. That's what they do. They'll come up and just bless you, especially if you're killing
True.
it. So that's dope.
And that's awesome, man. And I think that's what any musician wants. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
So to sort of answer your question a little bit better, what's my favorite show to play? When people are vibing with what we do. You know, if you know the song and you could sing the words to the song, sing that song.
Feel
You
it.
know what I'm saying? Like, vibe to that song. Like, if you like the music, get with it. Like, shake your shoulder, tap your feet.
So you don't
cut
mind
a
people.
smile.
You
Like,
don't mind people standing up. So say folks go to district, if they feeling with the joint, stand up and dance in your area.
kill it.
Yeah.
Like, that makes us happy. That makes us enjoy what we do even more. Nothing. It's nothing worse than to go into like a restaurant or a venue, unless you've paid a $40 and $50 ticket price. You pay a ticket, you could sit there stone face.
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
I'm gonna still give you a great show, but you paid that ticket, you've earned the right to sit there and chill and do whatever you want to do.
Right.
You know, if it's a no cover performance, like, and you didn't pay a cover in there, like, if there's a tip jar out, throw a few dollars in there,
Word.
show some love. Or if you in there for a certain reason. So if you're just sitting there and you're just like, you know, maybe the music doesn't move you, maybe the band ain't killing for you. Okay, cool. But if you are in there, just, I mean, let loose a little bit. Have one more extra drink, and then turn up and just have fun with us.
I like that.
You know, that's huge for us.
Code of conduct. There is none. Have fun. That's it.
Enjoy
Ooh,
life.
that's
In there,
good
have
shirt.
fun.
Enjoy.
What you say, Jeff?
That should be on a shirt.
Jen, you said something pretty interesting at the end, the beginning of the week. I want to say, the worst songs to make love to.
No, we're not gonna talk about that.
No,
No,
not at all.
no,
A little.
no,
One.
no.
All right.
Fuck that. You don't get to say that on the mic and leave the people, the listeners, in the dark.
They can
And
use
our
that
guests.
So listen.
Nope.
Yeah.
Give me the example that she had in the text.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Yeah, look
This
it
is
up.
from a private conversation.
Oh,
I don't care.
Was
This
it
is
Brenda
gonna
had a
be
baby?
good.
What do you say?
Was it Brenda had a baby?
It was a bird.
So the context was the worst slow
laugh at
song.
that.
The,
Don't laugh at that.
the worst slow songs to have sex to.
You're right. Right, Mike. Right, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Play that at your next set, please.
No, on Mother's Day at Mezzo.
No, hey, can I give y'all some real though?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Man, Spotify be tripping sometimes. No, what? Not Spotify. Pandora. Pandora. Yo, it got me one night. Like, it had been playing for a while. Bruh, why a church song come on in the middle of a bunch of R&B?
Nah, I can't do that.
It's
Can't
like
do
a
that.
gospel song,
Like a
literally.
Kirk
And it
Franklin?
wasn't Stomp either.
Damn.
Because y'all Northeasterners, man, like, it's a sin to play Stomp in the club. Now, Stomp, you're not going to get that.
Right.
I don't go to a reggae club.
Like, up
in
here,
like 2005. What?
Bruh, Stomp, come on. I'm like,
Right. What are you
and
guys
people
doing?
in there just wilding out. It wasn't a reggae club.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It makes sense because there was a whole set that reggae DJs would play. Am I wrong? They played
Oh, you went back.
Yeah, right.
but then they played that Elephant Man.
Yeah,
It's too
yeah.
bad, Mike. It's
Too
too
Bad,
bad.
Mike,
And
yeah.
so you know the song after with the lady.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. I found out. I looked up on title. It's an actual whole album.
It's mad long.
and it's an actual church revival.
Yeah, we did that in our church. We redid it in our church.
And they
Yeah.
took that segment, like
Yeah.
4 minutes, and they made it into like a song that you play at reggae clubs every
I
week.
have the entire 15, 20 minutes, whatever it is. Yeah, I got it.
That's a good song, though.
It's dope. It's
but
dope.
it's a church song,
Yeah.
church revival.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's why I can't miss on the streaming service. You never know what they're going to throw in the shuffle. Make your custom playlist. Take the time.
I ain't Dr. Love.
You want to be praising the Lord when you're in the poom poom.
You might want to, depending on how good it is. Thank you, Jesus. This box is anointed.
She said that, Mike. You heard that correctly. So,
Man, I gotta thank y'all for having me in here, man.
Hey, man,
This is
thanks
one
for
of the
coming
best
through,
Thursday
bro.
nights I've had in a while. A little Hennessy, I ain't laughed this much in a minute, bruh.
Shout out to all the anointed boxes out there. Jesus.
so listen. We're definitely gonna put up the question tomorrow because I need some examples. Because I need some examples of slow songs that are just not love making songs.
Yo, that's
Because
funny. That's
the only
funny.
one I had in my head is 112-year letter, and I feel like if you
Nah,
don't,
but that's too.
Yeah, that's
it's
too- it's
R&B.
too-
So
yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta.
yeah.
Brenda's got a baby is the example, and you gotta go from there.
Some shit by T.I. with mad big words.
Yeah, you got that's funny, but
We need a song that you deep in pussy and then you're like, what?
Nah.
it's still slow, so you gotta keep the stroke.
You gotta do stroke double time though. On every other beat, like Haitians dance.
Oh fuck!
Anything else?
Stop and Shop's on strike.
I saw you in Mad. You a big Mad.
I was a big man. I go to shows, my nigga.
Oh, I thought Stop and Shop was around your way.
Nah, man.
Oh.
Fuck Stop and Shop.
Oh, so you
Stop and
happy?
Shop be
Their
mad
aisles
expensive,
don't
though.
go in there in order. Niggas got
Stop
like
and Shop got that robot, right?
They
I
I
do.
saw people
That's why
posting.
they on strike. That robot.
Oh, that
They
money
went
for
over.
the robot.
do. That shit's creepy as hell, yo.
Robot.
Yeah, their aisles don't go in order. It'd be like juice, cereal, car batteries, diapers, powder.
Greeting
Chicken.
cards.
Jen, what are
Yeah.
you talking about, Jen?
Stop and Shop aisles. That's the literal order. I googled it. It went juice, cereal, car
I
batteries.
go to Walmart
I
personally.
won't question
so-
her. Yeah,
I
I feel kind of nasty getting shit at Walmart, but we
Why?
You go to the grocery part of Walmart, or like Walmart.
grocery part of Walmart.
Yeah.
Like, cause we got the super
Superstore.
Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I
one
feel.
The superstore banging.
the one in Johnson, or
That's
if
what
we're
he
feeling like Froggy, the one in
I still
Coventry.
feel nasty though, cause in my car I'll have chicken and then boxers. I feel nasty. I feel mad nasty.
Hey, put the boxes on the chicken.
They don't bag them in the same shit. Hey, don't put them in the same bag. It's
gotta look at her
salmonella in
the
my
eye while
boxers.
She just like
I know if they do put it in the same bag,
That's
can you
kinda-
get mad?
it's kind of awkward.
Can
If
you
I
get
only
mad?
buy those
They don't
two,
be paying attention to shit
They
either.
don't care.
Right.
They'll put your lawn equipment in there. They'll put your motor oil in there next with your bread and shit.
don't put my grass seed in there with the cereal. Put it in a different box.
Put your fears away.
Daddy, this cereal tastes fine.
It's all right, baby. It's all right.
Oh shit.
Get us out of here, Darren.
I don't know how. I just
All right. Well, then I'll
too
keep
much.
going.
Anyways, thank you for listening to us. Thank you to the good brother
Wait,
Mike for
come on.
joining us.
Wait, she got it.
Come on. There's a condom
Oh,
that they're trying to
The
bring out.
vegan condom?
Nah,
Oh,
fuck
okay.
that weird
What?
shit.
What?
You never heard that? Oh,
vegan. No, don't get me started.
I know about the.
'Cause
I
it's-
know too.
there's no rubber, right?
So what is it? You just pray?
What is she? Hold on. You finish yours. I think you're talking about the one that takes 4 hands. To
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
What?
sorry. I'm sorry.
It takes what?
Go ahead, please.
It's for consent. Go ahead. You finish.
What?
So it's a box, but it requires you to hold down 4 different
It is a
spots on
box.
it at the same time. Or is it? Hold down 4 different parts. So it's going to require 4 hands to open the box to get the condom out.
First of all,
For
who
consent.
uses condoms? Second of all,
Wow, Bim. We're
Second
not
of
all in
I've
committed.
been, I've been raised for a long
Yeah.
time. Second of all, what? So if you are ready as a woman and you like come take it,
Whoa, okay.
right?
There was a long pause between
And
condom.
I'm like, I will, but can you help
Can
me?
you just come on, quick. Come on, quick.
If you
Come
don't
on.
mind, can you put your left hand on green
Right
and
here.
your right hand on red, please?
Condom
It's like a game of
twister, right?
Yeah.
What brand
Hokey
condom
pokey.
did this? Trojan?
I don't know, some Spanish shit. There was a hokey pokey condom.
I mean, but I appreciate the effort because
Nope.
No, I do.
Darren's
Be-
is forgiven.
no, because they're trying to prevent.
You would think a rapist give a fuck about
Thank
a
you,
box?
Jen.
No,
Thank
I'm
you,
not talking
Jen.
about, I'm not talking about rape.
What?
They're trying to prevent unsafe sex.
Huh?
That too, yeah.
Yes,
Because they were
that's
saying
what
in
But
this
why
place,
do you need
But it's
two
more about
hands?
it's more about consent, though,
Well,
right?
well,
That's why
because
you need 4
you have
hands.
asshole guys that be like, yeah, it's on.
But what I'm saying is, if it's too hard to put on with your 2 hands, you're not gonna do it for 4.
I don't know.
I can get.
Well,
I
that's
ain't
just
saying
to
nothing.
open it, though.
Right.
Then you still
The
gotta put
4
it on.
hands is
Just
just
to
to
open.
open it.
They should make it that it only goes on with a mouth. That's consent.
Yo, Jen is brilliant.
Mike has no rebuttal. Mike's just looking at me like she said that, right? I was like, yeah.
That's consent.
I like that better than the 4 hands.
Oh yeah. What if she only has one arm because she's good at cuddling?
Wrap it up, Darren.
Jamie Lannister.
Jamie can't fuck Cersei.
But he can cuddle really good with her
He can
though.
cuddle-
He can cuddle really
cuddle mad
good.
good.
But he
See
can.
that motherfucker?
Yo, I'm done. I'm done.
So this is the part where we
She's
go
like,
home.
I need your second hand. He's like, my other hand's not strong enough.
What's his sidekick's name? What is it, Braun?
Braun,
Yeah.
some shit.
LeBron?
Oh fuck!
Not LeBron.
Oh.
Oh my god!
All right, it's time to go home. That was too far.
Oh my
I'm
god!
sorry.
That was too far. That right there.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
cool.
good.
Catch us Monday.
Guys, thank you for. Oh boy.
Round of applause for Mike Rollins
Yes.
for coming through and being himself.
Yes.
Rep.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Make sure you follow him. Make sure you subscribe and share.
And like
his post because he's a great person. He's my friend, and he's going to teach me how to play the saxophone properly.
Word
My
district.
peeps, y'all. Thanks for having me.
Come through the district. If you're listening to this on Friday morning, release day, first of all, we thank you. Second of all, if you're in Providence, go to the district, see Mike, say what up, throw something in the tip jar, and
Friday,
enjoy yourself.
April 12th.
Friday, April 12th. Thank you, Jen.
Tax day is on Monday, so
Oh
do your
shit,
taxes.
I gotta do my mama taxes. Thanks for saying that.
No problem.
Okay, cool. So, yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right. Salutations. Game of Thrones this weekend. Make sure you watch it.
Word,
Don't ask
because
me
we
no
talking
questions.
spoilers next
Yes.
week. Fuck that.
We're
And
ruining
listen
everything.
to WBRU Monday morning.
Oh yeah,
we'll
we
be
there. That's right.
Yeah, that too.
What is it? 10 what?
101.1.
101.1
8
WBRU.
a.m. We'll be there. I'll be there with two grumpy ass people.
Word.
Love it.
Peace,
Have a
y'all.
good morning.
Mike.
This is great.
Oh man. No, yeah, we're gonna flick it up when she come
That was
back.
super fun.